All right. On that note, because it's kind of relevant.
Whoa.
It's not relevant at all. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
We're going to get planes.
I was going to say, commercial airliners? The Bronze Age?
I just had no good segue, so I thought I'll just say something that is a lie. The only thing that happened last week that I wanted to bring up was that I didn't run my surveying rules properly because I kind of forgot how I intended for them to work. So Izcalia, I should have asked you to choose a specific hex to look into first. And then you could have made a perception check and possibly given a 2+ to the navigation check instead of just a +1. There's kind of like two parts to it where you can sort of, if you can get some sort of position where you can survey from, then you can give almost an automatic bonus to the navigator, but you can also, depending on where it's situated in the hex, you can see into a specific hex. And you might have also been able to identify some distant features. So, but yeah, I think in that location, it's fine that you didn't find anything. But yeah, just keep that in mind if you want to survey in the future. Because yeah, remember you always have like 8 hours of travel, 8 hours of sleep, and then that gives you like 8 hours of, like downtime or whatever you want to call it, like an active watch. 8 hours of work. So it might be worth like breaking that up and using it to survey from time to time. Maybe. I don't know. Or you can just trundle around blindly in the forest and see what happens. But yeah, that was pretty much the only thing. So let us now return to Ascentus. When the previous chapter began, you were making your way to Ashara to escort a group of villagers to Verdelade. What were the events that took place after that?
We met up with the Saurians, and they had their carts and all their bags packed and everything, and after a little bit of a catch-up and everyone was ready to go, we began our travels.
Yeah, they don't really have carts because like the forest is pretty dense, but they brought like ropes and like sacks and backpacks and things, as well as like leather straps, stone axes. They probably would explain to you that that's so that they can kind of break up the path on the way back to make way for the animals, because they're expecting to be leading like a bunch of like pigs and sheep and things. But yeah.
We tried to go northeast, but we got stopped by weird plants at the at the ruined Grimbower.
Yeah.
Poisonous plants.
Yeah, although luckily you didn't get to experience the poison.
Yeah.
Non-natural plants.
Maybe if it was just our adventuring party, we would have risked it. But with the rest of the convoy, it's playing it safe, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably at least somebody would have stepped in a
God.
pit of vines. But yeah, I was going to say Shortears like jumped out of there like a cartoon cat with his hair standing up on its end.
Yeah.
Except fox style.
Then we went.
Backtracked a little bit.
Yeah.
Then headed northeast. I guess where we found the remnants of some giant helms and swords.
Like an ancient ruin, yeah. It had like, helm and sword that was way bigger than all of us. And then we heard some whispers as well of these strange creatures, which we kind of put one and one together and assumed they were related to those other creatures that did the whispers.
Oh, and we had the smoking ceremony.
We had a smoking ceremony. Yeah.
What?
Gave them drugs.
But none of it worked. You still heard the whispers, and then you're like, fuck it, it'll be fine. Which maybe it would have been if they hadn't been riled up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm wondering. Had the
were
bounty hunters not come,
Bounted.
Mm.
and had we not been bounted?
The bounty hunters didn't do the ceremony. That's what's the problem.
Oh, that's right.
Oh no.
They didn't have enough
Bring up
clout.
drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then we discovered that they couldn't leave their final resting place, and we fled intact, all of us unscathed mostly.
Not before Blakey butchered that.
Yeah.
What is it? It's like a echidna type folk.
Yeah, and echidna folk.
Ekin.
Like a kind of a warlock.
Like a wizard type.
Oh yeah,
warlock
real
thing.
creepy dude.
Yeah, one of the
Yeah.
bounty hunters. He took him out. And then the ghosts appeared and you had to fight them. And they were like trying to get in your heads.
Oh, true. Yeah, but we just resisted so well.
Yeah.
You
And yeah.
ran away.
Yeah, you did. Shorties
all managed to run
discovered
away.
that they couldn't go past the edge of the battlefield. And you're also all wearing very beautiful, decorative, colourful
Ponchos.
tapestry hoods, ponchos.
Ponchos.
Yeah.
Maybe that was the real reason the ghosts didn't follow you.
They're like, oh, they look too good. It was actually the height of fashion back in 1,000 years ago when they were fighting.
Well, maybe the height of fashion now that the heroes have brought it into fashion.
Oh, right. It's like social media, the
Yeah, your
influential
influences.
folk
Yeah.
decide fashion, yeah. Wait, are we the bad guys? Well, we can. Oh, well, I mean, could we sell this fashion in Verdelade?
Yeah, you have these like, oh well, there's not too many youngins at Ashara because of, but running around with like ponchos and pretending to be look at me.
Yeah, merchandising opportunities.
Although you didn't put that much time into making
No,
them,
we
so
didn't.
in my head they're pretty like shoddily stitched together. Like,
Derelict.
Yes. We're adventuring on the go.
but yeah, and you're taking a whole bunch of people with you. There's something like maybe like 18 Asharans. There's Rai and his new assistant Dazzy, Peludo and Junti. Parche is coming along. He wants to buy ingredients for bread, but also, of course, to make beer. And you did learn some other things before you left Ashara as well. Another logger has disappeared. People think that it's Leah, and so Jefferson has gone after that logger or after Leah, which is why he is not present on this journey. Also, Vidalarchus was questioned by the Epitropos, but he convinced him that the tranquilizers were not his. And the Epitropos has been torturing some random Asharans, trying to find out like who helped you guys escape.
Anyone named? Anyone known to us?
I mean, if you ask around, they would say that it's people known to you, but not people known to the players.
Oh, Sherman. Oh, okay, that's fine. Keep you there for a bit longer.
They express some regret that Sherman is unharmed. But they didn't want you to intervene as well because they were kind of worried that, something happened to the Suskin, the Empire would retaliate. And you also don't have like a clear path to Verdelade. Brond knew the way fairly well. He'd led the expedition there the previous time. He followed the path that was like taken by the 4 saviors along the coastline. But that way is now known to be dangerous because of the territorial Saurians of Lashkar, and it also takes slightly longer. And so some of the Asharans that you're taking with you, they have some knowledge of the way, but not a clear understanding, especially as you're going through the forest. And so it is just after midnight. It is just after midnight on the morning of Julius the 26th. And it is pretty average temperature. There's a low wind blowing through the trees. You can occasionally catch a glimpse of the slightly indigo tinted moon through the canopy, but otherwise it's quite dark. And the forest is moist and loud with insects and night birds. You don't hear any more ghostly voices though. Except you hear one another's voices because you're kind of wandering around in the dark for a little while, trying to find each other. Everyone kind of scattered, fleeing the ghosts. They probably have torches, so we'll say you don't need to light torches to kind of find them. You know, there's enough torches between you all, and eventually everyone finds each other. But now the whole trading party is wide awake in the middle of the night, very tired after a long day of traveling yesterday and then running from this ancient battleground. What do you do?
I think we should probably we should find a place to go to sleep. Or when you say wide awake, everyone's just like, I ain't sleeping.
Well, everyone's just wide-eyed and sort of afraid and looking around and jumping at every sound.
Yeah, I mean, it does seem good to try and get some rest before pushing on. Won't be very useful if we're tired.
Yeah, Shortears will definitely be sort of going around, sort of trying to calm people. Be like, it's all right, guys, we're clear now, we're clear. Those bounty hunters didn't stand a chance, they won't be back. And I don't see any ghosts around here. Do I actually? Are there any ghosts around here? Do I see anything that might be ghostly in nature?
Give me a occultism check, and then give me a society check, but we'll modify the society check depending on what you get for the occultism check, because it will affect how confident you are in what you're telling these people.
All right, can I cast guidance as well?
Yeah, you can do that.
All right.
What does guidance look like when you cast it?
I sort of just I cup my hands and then speak into my hands, calling upon Sepe to sort of offer me some kind of insight. And I guess I sort of release my hands like I'm releasing a dove or something, and a little tiny faint piece of light goes up and dissipates in the air.
Awesome. The many of the Asharans around you will kind of be like, ooh, but they know you, so they're not afraid. In fact, that probably even helps you comfort them.
I'm like, I know heaps about this.
11. Yeah, we'll go a minus. I guess it would just treat it like aid, so it's just a -1 in your society check. But then you've got plus something from.
Oh my god!
What do you get from guidance?
Close.
What was the guidance on
It's
the
a
occultism?
+1. Guidance was on the occultism.
Oh, okay.
Wait, hang on. Until the start of your next turn.
14. Although you go around reassuring people and you make this demonstration of divine magic, there are many among the group who still, they're sort of trying to calm down. They kind of, they thank you for your words of comfort, but they're still kind of looking a bit jumpy. Talking amongst themselves, like, I don't know. Maybe we should go a bit further before we sleep.
Yeah.
Well, you just want to go a bit further, is that all? I mean, yeah, if you guys are happy with that.
Well, then again, maybe if we go too far, we'll encounter something else in this forest. Did you hear that?
It's alright, guys. Just kill it.
Those bounty hunters won't be back anytime soon.
Yes, maybe we can take really cover our tracks well as we move through.
Maybe can we try to explain what Shortears found with that boundary test that he did when he saw the ghost sort of turn away from him after he crossed the boundary, and say we know for a fact that the ghosts aren't they're not chasing us. Shortears, there was something that happened with you over on one of the edges there. That's where we ran away, and they haven't chased us this far. I think if we do camp here, it's maybe best case because the ghosts can't get here and no other animals would come here or any other things native to the forest.
And we're still close enough to pick up all our supplies in the morning, or the goods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple of them seem convinced, while some of the others are not so sure. Maybe Shene, the Anubian, she's this you rescued her from the ziggurat. She's got grey fur, it's kind of simple farmer's clothes. She will kind of nod and sort of speak to some of the others we should do what they say. I think we'll be safe here, especially with them. And she'll kind of convince everyone to sort of settle down a little bit. They still seem a little bit edgy, though.
I'll sing them a song.
Izcalia will sing you a song.
Is there a performance check in Pathfinder?
I think there is.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a performance check.
Oh no, I don't normally sing, but
Wait, did you just say?
Just this once.
That's lovely, Scarlet.
Oh, thank you.
I'm feeling so tired already.
Yeah.
I think Ricci is this Hoatzin form Avari farmer, this colourful bird folk with like blue, white, and orange feathers. You also rescued him from the ziggurat, and he actually is like, shh. If you keep singing like that, you never know what you might draw from the darkness. A couple of the others around him are like sort of become a little bit more like concerned, like, yeah, like.
It was okay.
Okay, it's okay. I'll stop.
Okay, look, guys, it's all right. I'll take the first watch. You guys sleep tight. No more ghosts. They couldn't escape the barrier. They're trapped there forever. We don't want to be trapped here forever, so get some rest. I probably shouldn't have said that. Good. It's all right. Sleep well, guys. I'll watch over you.
So you're just standing here in this group in the darkness. There's a couple of people holding torches. They kind of look to you like, what should we just sleep here? Like there's like maybe a couple of them kind of begin like pulling off their backpacks and kind of a couple of them are probably missing, like some of their stuff, like their bedrolls and things were like left behind in the ancient battlefield.
Would there be any canopy cover from nearby trees or shrubs that we could?
Yeah, like it's
Yeah,
mostly
camera.
covered. It's actually like
Okay.
pretty hard to see the moon. You can only
Okay,
occasionally
that's
kind of
good.
catch a glimpse of it when the wind blows.
How far did we walk to get where we are from where the ghosts are? I'm thinking like, we could just go back and see if we can handle them, and then come get the group and bring them back when it's safe.
Maybe
I think we can handle those ghosts.
Maybe
I'm
about
not gonna lie.
10 minutes? 10 minutes or
Oh,
something like
Minutes
that?
or
Maybe it's settled. Maybe we could just mosey on in, have a look
Yeah.
if it's still around.
maybe everyone should just wait here. Give us 30 minutes. We'll go check on our encampment and we'll see if we can make it safe for everyone.
Peludo, the capybara folk farmer, is like, "Oh, wait here without you! What if something comes upon us?" Junti's like, "No, dear, we'll be okay for 10 minutes or so." Pache's like, you sure we should just stay here? What do we do if we get attacked by something in the night?
Do you say that you want to fight the ghosts to us? Oh, you say that. Do you say that you explicitly?
Oh, I said like we'll go back and make it safe for everyone. So take that what you will.
Sorry, my dog just failed to jump up on the bed. Yeah, I don't know if we can. Like, if you want to fight those ghosts, I don't think that's going to be possible. I punched through that thing and it didn't. I got magical hands, and it didn't do anything. It just went straight through.
They are magical.
Maybe I'm not saying that as a brag. I'm being literal.
Or maybe we can go back and just pick up the bedrolls. Enough for the night.
Yeah,
Quick roundup and
we could, but they might freak out alone. So
Well, there is that
What?
threshold, so maybe they could follow us, but stay
true.
in the forest just through the threshold.
Yeah, I like that.
Dazzy's like,
I don't want to go anywhere near that place.
Well, I mean, we're gonna have to go there eventually to get our stuff back. So
Don't worry. We're here.
we'll be right next to you. You just stay out of the threshold. I tested it myself. I was there. I mean, Mule too, but I stepped out of the threshold and he just couldn't get me. We'll be all right.
Barai says to everyone, "Come on, let's just get it over and done with. You can either stay here or go with them." Everyone's like, we'll go with you.
That's the spirit.
Did you say spirit? Where?
It meant the alcohol kind.
Now you're talking my language. Alright, so if you creep back to this battlefield, I'm going to basically roll to see if these spirits are still active. It's pretty dark ahead of you. There are a couple of these Asharans, like, trying to shine the way with torches. As you begin to see signs that maybe you're approaching this battlefield again, you can kind of feel like you're in the right area. Maybe you see some, like, broken branches and things. You think this is kind of, you know, like, oh, I remember sort of running through there or whatever. I remember that rock. You don't hear or see anything up ahead. And you can keep walking a little bit further, and that's when maybe you'll see like one of these like a big piece of bone with like moss and vines growing over it. You sort of realize, yeah, this is probably the edge of this battlefield. You don't see or hear anything.
All right, scissors have a rock for who steps in first.
I'll go.
I'll go in.
Let's go in and turn to the Asharans and tell them to sort of stay where they are.
Okay.
Just go in together, holding hands.
No, you need your hands.
True.
Do you do anything when you
Your magic ears.
walk
Hands.
in there?
I would like
Quietly.
to.
Super
Quietly.
calm and relaxed. Just be totally zen and not at all on edge.
Okay, you quietly and zenlily walk into this area. You start to see more of this evidence of this ancient battlefield. You don't see any strange mist, spirits, or forms. You can see, actually, the fires that you guys had lit, now that I think about it. Maybe as you get closer, you can kind of see these fires are sort of crackling low in this area that's sort of more sparse, tree-wise. And, yeah, you can head in there, and you see a couple of bedrolls and packs and things like that lying around. You can grab them. Nothing happens.
Can I whilst giving peace to the deceased, can I go and loot the Ekkan's corpse?
Yeah. What was his name?
Anyone hear any whispers? No whispers? Okay.
It seems, yeah, it seems more quiet than it was the first time you came here. You don't hear any whispers. Just a wolf in the distance. The sound of crickets. Shortears, you find a flail. Just a basic flail, but like, I guess a sort of a Bronze Age flail. Which doesn't exist, but in this world it does. You find a bronze dagger. You find some studded leather armor. You find a religious symbol that you recognize to be the symbol of Vrakar, the god of vengeance. You find also a vial, some kind of vial. Don't really know what it is, just like a clay vial. And you also find 5 copper pieces and 8 silver pieces. And you find 4 carnivore rations. And a water skin.
Alright, fam, we got food.
Not so keen on eating Ekkan, but you go ahead.
No. I'm like, no, and I show the carnival meals.
I'll give you the flail because Blakey likes a good flail.
And the unknown vial?
Yeah. Let me see if I can.
I'd like to know what that is.
There are not 5. Just bronze dagger, studded leather armor, and this symbol of Braka. Kind of looks like the shape of almost like a knife in like a V shape, but the handle of the knife is like it almost looks like wings. Kind of looks like somewhere between an angel and some wings. just on the end of a like bead necklace, just a wooden symbol.
Does anyone want that armor actually? Because I don't use armor.
Just trying to work out if it's
It's I don't know. I don't really know how armor works, but it says 3 Dex modifier cap plus 2 AC bonus light armor. -1 check penalty. I'm not really sure.
yeah. If you could pick it up, I'll have a look at it if no one's interested.
I'll put it in the stash.
Oskar, we're after it. Oh no.
No, I say go for it. You go for it.
All right, it's in the stash now.
Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah, just looking at it, it will do the same thing as the armor that I've got currently.
Okay.
So if you want it, it's all yours.
Okay, thanks.
Also, I think that on this day, actually, Oskar is the only one who has eaten a ration. So you'd need to do that as well if you want to sleep.
Yes, I will eat. I think I have 3 rations, so I will eat one.
You should have.
I might eat one of the smoked ones.
Yeah, one
At the expiry.
Oh yeah, I'll eat a smoked one.
Also, make sure you add the tapestry hoods to your inventory. Maybe just duplicate like a set of common clothes and then rename it as a hood or something. After a little bit of time, Varjo, you hear.
You just see my looking at his other comrades in case it's anyone else. There. The whispers are back. But it sounds like they know we're here.
We should grab all the stuff and go.
Sorry, I couldn't recall. Did they have fires back at the torches? Did some of the party, the convoy, have torches lit? Because it might take. Okay.
Yeah, maybe like 3 torches lit.
Sweet. Well, let's begin this before the ghosts get too restless.
I think it's a good idea.
Maybe you hear Rye call out, I think those ghosts might be back. Kind of hear his voice like echoing through the trees from the darkness. I think I heard something.
Well, get out of the bounds, guys. Get
We're
out
not
of
in the bounds. Oh wait, I am in the bounds.
Well, I wasn't in the
One big
bounds.
step back.
All right.
Yeah, maybe we should move many steps into the forest. And
Zenly.
oh yes, in a calm and orderly fashion.
Yes, hauling everything that was left behind, if that's possible to do in one go.
You can all do that.
Excelente.
Also, what do we do? They'll kind of take their stuff back from you and their packs and bedrolls. Where do we go?
Let's just find a nice place to lay down our beds and have a little rest. Preferably far away from this place, but not too far so that it becomes early morning.
Everyone has their bedrolls. We only need to go 5-10 minutes away. They can't cross the barrier.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you can lead them 5 or 10 minutes through the forest. Do you go in any particular direction, or when you say you want to, are you trying to look for anything, or?
Somewhere nice, you know? What if
somewhere nice?
Somewhere with a bit of shelter, like a bit of, like, I don't know, a little bit hidden.
You don't find anything like that stands out walking for 10 minutes. You see a big mossy rock, a couple of fallen trees.
When you say big mossy rock, how large are we talking?
Just like maybe a meter high.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wow. Is there anywhere to sleep? Like, can 23 people put their stuff down and have a nap?
Maybe near a couple of fallen trees. Might add some sort of cover if we lie up against them.
Big trees, fallen trees.
Yeah, you can probably find you see a couple of trees. Not huge trees, but you can all sort of huddle around there. So, do you think, are we going to light a fire, or?
It's not very cold tonight, would you say? There's a low wind, kind of.
Yeah. It's like a average temperature for like a summer night. Probably around like 7 degrees.
For the summer night in the tundra?
10 degrees.
That's pretty cold.
Yeah.
For a summer night.
Alright, 13 degrees.
Where are we?
13 degrees.
Perhaps we can just huddle until the day gets a bit lighter.
Yeah.
Pache will say, if anything comes at us, we won't have any light.
Well, is the moon full tonight?
The moon, I think, is like a half moon, but you can only, it's not providing very much light down on the forest floor.
I mean, if we light a light, we'll become a beacon in the dark. It seems just as risky, not more.
But maybe it'll keep the normal, animals or wolves away. They're typically scared of fire. It's kind of like scare some away, could attract others.
Yeah. But we can take on whatever comes. If need be.
Maybe fire is best. I think people would sleep better. There's no risk of just a stray pack of wolves coming to grab an easy meal in the dark.
Yeah.
People will begin helping you collect firewood, and others will kind of settle down, try to lean up against a tree or wherever it might be, roll out their bedrolls and blankets and things. It's probably about another hour before everyone is like set up with this fire. Do you like just one fire?
Yeah, we had 2 fires last time, but I think we'll just do 1 fire this time. And just everyone be a bit closer.
Yeah, everyone will huddle around, sort of scattered amongst the trees with this fire burning. And they will begin to drift off to sleep. The interruption to the long rest was like a significant interruption, so you'll need to essentially take another long rest. You can still do the same watches, because Blakey was like doubling up with Izcalia. Let's see if anything happens.
No.
Never hated a noise so much.
You wake up safely at around 10 in the morning.
Woo!
So you can take a long rest.
Woohoo.
What? Only 5 hit points? Oh, I also meditate.
How long does that take?
Just 20 minutes.
And Izcalia, you need to spend an hour.
Yes, I need
as
to.
well.
Oh wait, I think I actually get it back automatically with the long rest. You just said that, didn't it? Yeah, it happens, yep.
Alright. So you wake up and begin to kind of get your things together and everything. And you have some time to reflect on yourselves. So, I'm going to do a round and ask a couple of questions. So leveling up to level 5. Starting with Shortears.
Oh, I'm ready.
So Shortears, how did you develop your new skills and abilities?
I have actually completely forgotten what I've chosen here. No, I didn't. That's right. Sorry. No, I'm really doing a great job with this. I forgot to run by the ancestry feats with you.
Oh yeah, sorry, I saw that message. I didn't have a chance to reply.
But I'm not sure like what would be appropriate. And I think they're all appropriate in their own little ways. But yeah, we'll have to revisit this.
Okay.
This
yeah,
particular thing.
You can choose one of them in the week.
But everything else that's happened, especially fighting that superior foe who evaded pretty much every one of my attacks. Not Kesha, that doesn't sound right. Kalesha,
yeah.
Kalesha. It's just like, just the sheer impressiveness has impressed upon me the need to be better. And
so
as such. What?
I need to be better. Ding. Level 5.
It's just sort of culminated in this. All these things I've experienced have just, and her just the icing on the cake. Just suddenly it clicked, and my martial arts has just exploded into something of an expert nature. And now I can temporarily cripple people. I haven't tested it out yet. I just feel like I could really cripple somebody if I hit the right spot, you know.
Is this expert strikes?
Yeah.
Hey.
I don't think that's quite correct. It's not really a crippling, more so, as much as a temporary, like, oh, you got my muscle, and now you like got to limp a bit, and
like hitting like a pressure point or
like
something.
Corking someone, like
corky.
But yeah, other than that, like just a general improvement. I feel like I could dodge better. Watching her dodge I feel like I've gotten the ability to sort of like dodge bullets even if I knew what a bullet was. I can see better. Like this time in the forest, so much time spent in this half light has sort of helped me, and searching for, always searching when we're traveling, always sort of keeping an eye out. It's increased my perception quite significantly. I feel more perceptive just because of all the looking I've been doing, all the seeking,
And all the drugs.
I've expanded my mind with narcotics, and indirectly that's sort of increased my ability to see. Maybe on more than just a spiritual level, you know. But yeah.
And what is your primary objective or desire at the moment?
Oh, it's still steadfast as was it progressing the Asharan people's sort of journey. Yeah. Just helping them in any way possible. Raising them up, you know. As well as like keeping the team, keeping the people I love like safe. And, you know, occasionally I think about this super banging bunny. But you know what, that's maybe slightly dwindling into like this idea that maybe I'm being ridiculous and that might never happen, you know. But that's, you know, that's an unknown in the future, so.
And are you undergoing any changes, and do you want to change any of your adjectives or modify them?
Presently, no. I feel very much the same. Like the oh my god, why can't I speak? The trauma of being tortured over and over again, like, it's still there, but it's sort of less. It sort of bears a lot less weight now. So I still have the effects of that, but I don't feel like any more sadistic or like unpleasant than I did before. Unpleasant's not the right word, but sort of malicious and like vengeful. That's the word. My vengefulness is pretty static. So
It's neither gone up nor down.
no, I'm definitely like leaning more towards dislike of the suskin, but obviously like he's just doing. I would do the same in their Patropos's shoes. If I found spies in the thing that I was a steward of, I would definitely put them in jail and try to execute them. So, can't blame him for doing his job, you know.
And what is on Shortears' mind right now? And does he do anything or say anything to anyone? As you're kind of waking up. Yeah.
Just waking like, man, I feel better in every way. Just like, whoa guys, it's such a nice morning here with you guys waking up in the wilderness with my purpose around me, you know, just surrounded by what I want and who I want. Wow, what a beautiful day. I'm just very positive today, weirdly.
Well, it is turning out already to be like a pretty warm day as well, and even the wind has died down a fair bit. It's probably somewhere around like 17 degrees by now. Varjo, how did you develop your new skills and abilities?
Varjo has a bit of an extra spring in his step. If you notice him around, he's, I guess, with all this adventuring and fighting and training and using his body as a weapon, he's he's become a bit more very nimble. Very nimble.
More nimble?
More nimble than recent. Yeah. He hasn't missed leg day. He's definitely working the leg day.
He's doing a lot of walking.
He's doing, yeah, that's right. I'm just trying to call up my ancestral feat. I forgot what I chose. It was Where you gone?
Springing leaper.
Yeah. Is it springing leaper? Yeah, springing leaper. So, in case the situation arises, he can use an action and jump possibly twice as far as what he normally could. And maybe if he tries extra hard, he can jump 3 times his standard leap.
You've also become more intimidating.
Correct. He's been working on his intimidating glare. He may be like in a reflection of a pool or a water source.
Just whenever you see it, whenever you see yourself.
Yeah. It just double takes.
Oh my god.
Which will assist him with his intimidating glare. It's got a prowess about him as well.
And what is your primary objective or desire at the moment?
At the moment, it's most definitely getting this convoy to Verdelade. He feels a bit of blame that Ashara has been punished for the actions that he's taken, and he wants to try to do right by them. So, by helping them out and escorting them to Verdelade to develop and assist with the town, especially heading back. That's his main target.
And is he undergoing any changes? Do you want to modify or swap out any adjectives?
No, I think it's pretty much as is at the moment, but he is holding a bit more of a dislike to the suskin. So maybe a bit more rebellish, but not so much so to change.
All right. And what's on his mind as he's waking up in the forest? Does he do anything or say anything to anyone?
No, he might actually approach his comrades just in individual moments away from the convoy and just express his concern about the bounty hunters. How now they know that they're on their way to Verdelade, and with this convoy, it might be quite difficult to hide our tracks. So, to be more cautious and alert.
All right. Izcalia, how did you develop your new skills and abilities?
Well, Izcalia has also been not skipping leg day. She's like, through all this trudging, she's gotten some nimble feet, nimble hooves, which hastens my movement, so my speed increases by 5 feet.
So it's like nimble hooves, but we'll reflavor it. Where is it?
My feet have changed into hooves. Guys!
Oh my god!
She's also figured out how to make her certain alchemical items especially potent, maybe by drying them out a little bit and then concentrating them down, and that allows them to use the same DC as my class DC if they need a saving throw, which is DC 21. So that's pretty high.
Which one was that?
That is Powerful Alchemy.
Powerful Alchemy. Yes.
And I got some new recipes, some healing recipes. So that'll be fun when I can use those.
All right. And what is your primary objective or desire at the moment?
So it's definitely to escort these guys to Verdelade, and also she's horrified by the suskin just like torturing like Asharan folks, on our, like, because of us. So she's really considering this plan with the heron some more, and really thinking about how maybe it could work. Maybe we could make it work and kick him out of the ghost veil, maybe. She's also kind of angry, which is interesting.
And on that note, do you want to change any of your adjectives? Modify them?
She's already steely, so I think these things will still stay the same for now.
All right. And what's on her mind at the moment? Does she do anything or say anything to anyone in particular?
I think she's going to be very task focused. So she's going to walk around, see if anyone needs a bit of a boost, a bit of a heal, and walk around to her friends and, you know, check their wounds and whatnot, and ask if they got a good night's sleep.
All right. And Oskar, how did you develop your new skills and abilities?
Yes, Oskar has gotten slightly more swole, like some of his other compatriots. He's a bit stronger, a bit faster, a bit smarter and wiser as his journeys continue. We'll come to find that he can probably move a bit faster as well, gaining a similar feat to you, Izcalia. Although it's funny that there's two feats named different things, but they do the same thing. I chose a nimble elf, which is basically
Oh yeah, I think I realized that actually without putting two and two together. I was like, I feel like, Chubbs like took the same thing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I've got pointy ears now instead of hoops. There was also this other feat, which trackless journey, but I don't think that's happening. Survival, gotten a lot better at survival, becoming an expert at that. And the more and more practice he gets with his bow, he's learned a new trick, which he's excited to try out next time. Yeah.
All right. And what is his primary objective or desire at the moment?
I think just like the needs for survival, really. Like, it's a harsh world out here, and especially since the Suskins, kicked us out after we did try to set up a spying thing on them, but executing the next day is a bit rough. But yeah, the need for survival, similar thing, like, he's a bit disgusted by the Suskin torturing Assurance for our whereabouts, so maybe I'm more motivated to help the heron. Enemy of my enemy is my friend, sort of type of thing.
All right, and is he undergoing any changes? Do you want to modify any objectives or change the number of chickens, sheep, goats, or pigs?
Well, let's increase those numbers or anything. Hey? Any babies in there? No, maybe Oscar's put a lot of thought into how the heron burnt the farm and the reasoning behind it. And he's thought how the Asharans would react to that info, and he's come to learn that lying by omission is okay. So he's becoming less honest than he once was.
Ooh.
He's changed in that regards. So maybe I will either strike the honest trait, or at least maybe come up with a new adjective.
All right.
Yeah.
Less honest.
Less blatantly honest too. to information.
Less likely to just like blurt stuff out.
Yeah,
Well, still straightforward.
still straightforward.
Hmm.
And what's on his mind right now as he's waking up, and does he do anything or say anything to anyone?
No, I think it's a normal morning. You know, he's probably waking up with Carrie, maybe grooming himself. Carrie's grooming herself, getting the spots that she missed, and she's probably getting the spots that he missed, spending time with her.
All right.
Yeah.
So as you're doing that, and everyone is rolling up their rolls and having a bite to eat, the fires are burning low, and yeah, it's a bit of a warmer day. It's maybe there's just like a very, very subtle breeze, but the wind has died down a fair bit, and there's a fair bit more light coming through the canopy. It's still pretty dark down here, but a little bit clearer than it was. What do you do? Where do you go?
Northeast.
Actually, should we go back in? Did we collect all the goods?
Yeah, we went back and collected everything.
Okay, I thought maybe it was just essentials. No, that's good. Let's head in a northeasterly.
Northeasterly. All right.
Oh, that's right. There was a mountain range, like not too far.
Like here or something?
Yeah, so all along there, not a mountain range. Like this whole area is, it's like pretty, what do you call it? Pretty close to sea level, but hilly. And so you feel that, yeah, going directly kind of northeast or southeast will potentially take a little bit more effort and might be a little bit, might be a bit more of a chance getting lost if you head that direction. Just because you've got to go through these hills makes it kind of more difficult for you to control exactly where you're going.
We couldn't have seen that far. Whether there was a sort of river going through these hills in like some sort of valley-ish fashion, or if it was just,
Yeah, you didn't see a river, but you can see that directly to the north, it looks like that terrain is not so hilly.
It is, and did we see, like, I guess this is a big, like, if we could skirt the hills and still continue northeast, or were the hills arranged and sort of like stretched into the northwest-ish, going in a northwesterly, southeasterly direction, just fully across our path?
Yeah, you're not really sure how far to the north they go, or to the south.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for you to see over the hilly terrain.
Yeah.
I think we should go north, maybe avoid the hills, especially with such a large group.
Yes, maybe we'll get some luck.
Skirt the hills.
Especially noting, you said the Asharans were like cutting down like branches and things to sort of clear the way for, like their plan was to bring the animals back through this way.
They're not really chopping the branches and things down on the way to Verdelade. The plan is to do that on the way back.
On the way back. Oh, okay, gotcha. All right.
I thought we were going along the sea and down the river on the way back.
Yeah, I think that's their understanding as well.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, because it's not, Verdelade's not on the coast. It's just.
They also didn't know that when they met up with you outside Ashara, so they already had these like stone axes and things.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, maybe either way, probably avoid the hills is my bet. Maybe go north.
Sounds
all right.
good.
So you travel north for a couple of hours through the forest. And you can kind of every now and then glimpse through the trees to the east. This hilly area. It seems to begin to level out a little bit further to the northeast. Although you only catch the occasional glimpse as you sort of, occasionally like walk a little bit higher on some higher terrain or get an opportunity to stand up on a log or something like that. This group of Asharans begin to feel a little bit more upbeat as they follow you close behind, sort of talking amongst themselves, still cautious, still trying not to make too much noise. As you're walking through here, you begin to see that I've gone blank. What's the word I'm trying to use? What do you call the floor of the forest?
Not the forest floor?
The understory. The understory?
Understory.
Underbrush.
Yeah. It begins to... you begin to see these, like, shrubs. Here and there. These, like, alder shrubs that kind of become increasingly dense. And soon you reach an area where it actually, like, opens out. And the trees stop almost quite suddenly, and you can just see this pretty extensive expanse of just primarily these shrubs, these alder shrubs. It's just like this big thicket kind of stretching out before you. You can maybe see across the other side of this thicket there are like some more trees where the forest begins, but this part of the forest is just dominated by this dense thicket of these low sort of spindly shrubs beneath an open sky.
Oh, so like we can see the sky.
You can see the sky here, yeah. And you also hear the faint trickling of water somewhere ahead of you.
All right.
You feel that to continue in this direction, it would require a fair bit of effort. Some of the Asharans sort of look at each other, a little bit like, oh, are we going through there?
Oh, is it really dense shrubbery?
Yeah, really dense shrubbery.
Oh dear. Should we find the water?
Is it too far to walk along the perimeter of the shrubbery of the forest if it opens up?
It's difficult to tell like exactly how far this thicket goes in either direction, but
okay.
you could pick a direction and begin trying to follow it along before sort of entering where it gets very thick.
Yeah. Do we know what way the water sound is coming from? Ahead of us or behind us?
It sounds like it's ahead of you, some way into the thicket probably.
Ah. Do you guys think that with the... Well, actually, how loud is the sound? Is it a river? Is it like a little bubbling brook? Like...
It's quite faint and it doesn't sound like a river. Yeah, it sounds more like a brook.
Right, so it probably
Small
wouldn't...
stream.
It might not be large enough to have any effect on the density of the trees, of the shrubberies. Maybe no point seeking the river out then, I guess. The waterway.
Is there anything tall? Any tall tree nearby? I can see shrubs.
In the forest there is. What's the intention?
I guess maybe I wanted to see anything about the terrain in this sort of area. Or maybe this area.
Yeah, I mean, you could have a look around you'll need to spend some time searching for like a place to survey from.
What do you think, guys? Should I have a look?
Definitely.
All right.
If there's a way to go around, maybe, or there's a better way through or something. Yeah.
Yeah. See if that waterway does make a little clearing, or however.
And so, which direction specifically do you want to try to look in?
Well, okay. So then first I'll try to look in the hex to see if it sort of thins out somewhere. I'd like to spend some time in this tree.
So the tree will give you, if you find such a tree, or whatever you might be able to find, it will give you like a bit of insight into what is within the hex that you're in.
Oh, okay.
And maybe, depending on the terrain, some insight into all the surrounding hexes, but in particular, you would pick sort of a particular direction. You know, if you imagine this as like a 5 kilometer area, so you would need to sort of, it would have, hills and various variations in the terrain. So you would need to, if you want to kind of look to the northeast, sort of head in that direction and see if you can like find some kind of position where you can get above the trees. It's quite difficult to get above the trees, I think.
Okay. Well, would it be reasonable to look in this hex?
You can do the same for either hex.
If I, with Izcalia, can I also look for within our current hex?
Yeah, you can do that.
Get up on my shoulders.
All right, so you look around. You don't find anything immediately. You can kind of follow this alder thicket some way to the east. You have to travel for quite a long time. What, is everyone sticking together?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it probably takes you maybe a couple of hours searching, trying to sort of travel around this outer thicket. You find like a bunch of trees, but you can kind of climb up, like 2/3 of the way, maybe a little bit further because you're quite light. But you don't get like a good view for quite a while. Give me a survival check. And Varjo, if you're helping, you can also give me a survival check if you want to aid.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, please. Oh.
Whoa.
You do eventually find like an especially thick tree that you think you can, a thick and tall old tree, like a big redwood or something like that you can scramble up pretty easily, Izcalia. Varjo, you also have a climb speed.
Correct,
so
yes.
you can even like both climb up there if you want. Did you say you were trying to look to the northeast? Okay.
Like here?
Yeah. All right. Let me see what you see. So, firstly, in the hex that you're currently in, you don't really see anything remarkable. Just forest. And it's not like you're kind of exactly like able to climb all the way to the top of this redwood and just kind of see this like vast expanse, but you can like get a glimpse further into the distance. And you think that these hills that run, from the north to the south definitely begin to sort of level out to the northeast. You can also see that you think maybe there is like an area of the forest, kind of like a chunk out of the forest missing, a long like sliver of forest where it kind of looks like maybe there's like a gap or something like that. You think it could suggest that there is some water, like a river or something like that.
Does the sliver, is it in the distance?
Yeah, I mean, it's like 5 kilometers away. It's kind of in the northeast hex.
Okay.
Let me see if you see anything else. You also see some kind of object that is it's like standing where the hills to the southeast begin to decline, kind of halfway down the hills. Looks like a figure, like a structure, or even like a very still giant person. You don't know. You just kind of see this like shape that's like standing motionlessly there. Almost seems to be, kind of like sticking out of the trees a little bit. And, but standing amongst the trees. And, sort of, like just some kind of object that's sort of overlooking this like lower terrain.
Wait, that's to the southeast?
That is to the southeast part of like the northeast hex.
Oh, okay.
What I'll do is I'll move this here and then back again so we can say that you've kind of like looked into that hex.
Okay.
So it's kind of to the south of 3211. And I think you can also see something to the north. You can see that this sliver of water, you think it's water, you can't see water, but this kind of gap in the forest, it moves from the southeast to the northwest. And as it moves into this hex to the north, I won't clear that hex yet, but as it kind of heads in this direction, you think that you can see smoke rising from the forest there. And I think that's about everything you can see. Give me a perception check, and we'll see if you give the navigator a 1 or a 2. Alright, sweet. So the navigator then can have +2 if there's any chance of you getting lost.
Nice. Okay, it looks like I'll climb down. Looks like the hills end if we go that way. And there's water, some giant being or something. We should not go towards the southeast. Just keep going northeast.
All right.
Like a good way to go?
I think so.
We have to cross this thicket to get to it?
Do we have to cross the thicket?
Yeah.
To get to the northeast?
Uh-huh.
You think, actually, you probably could see pretty well, both you and Varjo from the tree, that this thicket does sort of move at an angle in that direction, and that you can kind of follow the edge of the thicket up to the northeast without having to cross into it.
Very good.
Nice.
I think that sounds like a good way to me. I'm with you there.
Yep. Let's make a move.
Okay, very good.
All right.
Oh, does anyone need any healing?
I do a little bit.
Oh, well. Let's. Okay. Anyone else?
No, thank you.
Okay. I will. That's for you. And this is for me.
While you're healing everyone, I might
Yep.
talk to Carrie
Thank
and
you
say,
so much.
we're just going to wait here 10 minutes. Carrie, if you can, we're going to go in that direction. If you can maybe fly up and come back, see if you see any signs of anyone up that way.
Mm.
But that's the way we're going.
So if you want Carrie to scout, you'll need to stop sort of moving while you do that, or you'll need to move slowly.
Oh, I assume we were stopping for the healing, or did
Oh, yes,
you do that
yes.
instantly?
No,
Well, it'll
10
take-
minutes.
So wait, so where do you want Carrie to go?
Just like 5 minutes in the direction that we're going to go, and then come back, see if there's anything.
Oh,
in the
just to see
immediate
like if
sort
there's
of-
any like creatures or anything like that around.
Yeah, just because we're stopping already, so.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Give me a perception check with Carrie.
Alrighty. I always lose track of where perception is.
Yeah.
Nice, nat 1.
Carrie doesn't give you any indication that she's discovered anything.
All clear, guys.
Oh, good. Thank you, Carrie.
Thank you.
As you move up through here, this adler thicket begins to sort of kind of fade away, and it gives way to like an open area, like a sort of a clearing that leads to the northeast again, some way ahead of you. And you can see, I mean, it's not like a complete clearing, there's still like trees kind of scattered around. You begin to hear the sound of this river that Izcalia saw. And there are wildflowers growing all around here. Lots of multicolored, beautiful flowers. There's like a what do you where are my words today? What do you, like a meadow? Like it's almost like meadow-like here, although kind of scattered with trees. And you're sort of still in this forest, but this particular area, for whatever reason, is a little bit open. And yeah, there's like flowers around here. Like a glade, yeah, more like a glade. And as you are walking up in this direction, you towards the sound of this river, you see something in the distance which looks like an animal. Like a deer, kind of like a lone deer, like sort of standing some way off in the clearing, with its head down, maybe kind of grazing or something like that, like a lone white deer.
Oh,
It's naked and just a wild animal?
Yeah, just not a humanoid.
Right, okay.
Must be a symbol.
That-
A sign.
The dinner tonight, everyone.
It's time to eat.
I guess, like, how did the other party members sort of react to us suggesting a little hunt? Is it like, oh yay, we can make it like a, it's like first to kill the deer gets the best cut, or are they like herbivorous?
No, there are some among them who are, let me see. Yeah, there are some among them who are carnivorous.
Right. No one sort of like, if we like try and make a morale building game out of this, like, is anyone gonna be like, ew?
Is deer like a common food we would have been eating already, or is it?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Right.
the people of Ashara would be hunting deer around the hill fort.
Is that what
I mean-
like the rations would be made of, as well? Maybe.
Maybe, yeah, some deer meat, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, so these Asharans would kind of stop and maybe look at each other, look to you to see, like, you know, what you think they should do. And they don't want to startle it, they're not really sure. So yeah, everyone kind of stops and waits. You don't see anyone, like if you start talking in terms of hunting, you don't see anyone kind of be disturbed or disgusted or anything.
Sweet.
I reckon I could take a shot, take it
Yeah.
down.
It's like, everybody watch a master at work.
Especially if it's out, like it's in a perfect spot, right? In an opening. I'm picturing just like it's eating some flowers or something.
Yeah.
There's a bit of like a sunbeam going.
Yeah. Some clouds with a sunbeam just coming straight onto it.
It's like, whoa, we had to do something wrong. Is there anyone around? No, it's a wild animal. Okay.
You don't see anyone else around.
How far away would we be from it at the moment?
It's like a fair way in the distance. Like it's kind of, maybe it's like, man, I don't know, like 30 meters away. Like it's like quite far away. You can just kind of see it. You can tell it's a deer, but it's sort of a silhouette. And it sort of lifts its head up and looks around and then kind of goes back to grazing. You're not like close enough yet to have frightened it.
Okay, I just googled 30 meters to feet and it's 98 feet. My longbow is 100 foot range.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Awesome. All right, so does anyone else help, or are you the only one that's going to hunt it?
We'll just gather everyone around to watch the prowess
All right.
of one of the heroes.
Well,
Oh, that's personally what I'm doing. I'm just everyone come around, watch this.
I can offer you a mutagen if you wish, but maybe that will take too long.
What does a mutagen do?
This year, did that post?
No.
No.
Oh, I think it'll just give you a +1 to attack rolls. Oh no, sorry, that was for melee weapons. Never mind.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm like gearing up to take this shot. Obviously, if we got time, I'm doing a hunt prey, hyper focusing on it.
All right. If you're the only one, then give me a stealth check as you kind of like, walk a little bit closer and find like a good spot where you can get a good aim at it and draw back on your bow. All right.
All right.
Give me an attack.
This will be like a hunted shot, so 2 quick ones. Boom boom.
Okay.
Oh,
Give me the second one. Both of these arrows just through the air very cleanly. Everyone just watches like open mouthed, like, ooh, ah. Both of these arrows just right next to each other, like straight into like the side of this creature, like directly kind of where its heart is. Like it just like its head just like pops up and it, sort of begins like stamping around for a second. Like it doesn't even take very long for it to die, and it just kind of maybe lets out this call and then sort of stumbles and then collapses.
Hell yeah.
Its kid comes running to the mother. You're like, oh yes, we got this head.
Bambi.
More shots. Fire 2 more shots quickly.
desserts!
And everyone's like, oh, good shot. Oh dear, very good shot. Oh, it doesn't look like it suffered much. Oh dear, that's not the right thing to say. Oh, you know what I'm saying. Good kill.
Oh, thank you. Oskar just stands up, puts his bow away. We've got some fresh meat for dinner tonight. No more rations.
Yes, it looks like it'll feed us all. Maybe?
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of meat. It's It's about like 4 or 5 in the afternoon, and you know, it's like a big, heavy adult animal. If you all kind of approach it, you find that it's not even breathing. It's just stone cold dead. Well, it's still warm, but it's dead. Everyone will sort of crowd around and have a look at it. But yeah, what do you do? It's just a big dead animal.
I guess we could carry it with us until we make camp, I think.
Yeah,
How
maybe.
heavy is it?
Yeah.
It'd need like multiple people to drag it or to lift it. Like it'd slow you down a lot.
What if we cut it up and take small bits each?
You could begin to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's definitely do
So you just want to kind of, each of you cut like a couple of like pieces out of it? I mean, it's like covered in fur,
that. Just
full
get
of
like
blood.
our cleaver, our huge razor sharp cleaver, and just start cutting legs off. And
Yeah.
well, I don't think we have a cleaver. That's just imagine.
Just start
Yeah,
cutting legs off.
I'm sure even some of the convoy will skin the deer as well, because they'll use the hide later on. Maybe
Yeah,
roll it
I
up,
mean-
dry it out.
Do you suggest that to them?
Yeah, if we're going to dress the
definitely.
animal,
Shanae will say, "Yeah, I think this'll probably take a few hours. Do you think we should do that right now?" She kind of like looks around, everyone's sort of looking around. You're in this like clearing, very easily seen from anyone that might be like hiding past the tree line.
How heavy do you reckon it would be? Sorry.
I was going to say, as long as even if we just get it to the edge of the forest, if it's 4 o'clock or so, that
It's
might be
probably
worth
like
trying to set up
maybe
camp.
200 kilograms, something like that.
How many bulk is that?
Oh, like it's just massive. It'll just slow you down heaps. It's just this big deer, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how many bulk. 20.
A solid bulk. Someone has to carry 20 bulk.
Yeah, it's like 50 bulk. Like you can't just carry it. You can't just like put it in your backpack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not really a bulk matter.
I mean, like, how sharp is that? Oh, I guess we don't want to cook it too soon. Well, actually, think about this, right? You get your lightning. Oh, it's a rapier, isn't it? Oh, that's an edge work. That's an edge. That's edged. No, because rapiers have edges. I have one single edge. I know that much.
If you have like some kind of slashing tool, like we don't have to go into heaps of detail, but the main thing is that it'll just take quite a while to cut it up and to like skin it and all that sort of thing. If you want to kind of cut pieces out of it, you can do that, like cut the legs off it and that sort of thing. You can do that.
Well, this doesn't imagine like okay, sorry. It doesn't count as our travel time though. So like we could butcher it and then continue traveling until we set up camp for however much time we have traveling, right?
Yeah, I think that might be the best way to go. If we stop here, that doesn't count to our travel time. You're right. So
Yeah.
we've only traveled for like 2 hours, was it?
You've traveled for 4 hours.
4.
Oh, sick. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we can just keep a keen eye out.
Blakey has a Kopesh as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can spend a couple of hours.
Yeah, like we don't even have to. It doesn't have to be good. It has to just be like, just get it done so we can split it up and travel with it. And we'll do the rest later.
Then we can do some other downtime stuff, like going to survey where we're going next as well.
Yeah.
We don't all have to be here.
Yep.
All right, so you're going to kind of drag it across the ground to like just to where the trees get a bit thicker. Is that the idea? Or do you just?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seems good.
Maybe
All
just
right.
to begin with before those couple of hours.
And some of these characters will help. Shanae, Rai can probably help. A couple of the others. And you can, begin to sort of carve up this meat and skin it and that sort of thing. Let's see if anything happens during that time.
Something. A flight of dragons comes.
Okay. It gets dark as you're finishing up. And I'll say that probably in this amount of time, everyone give me a, let me see, what would I, like a crafting? Doesn't seem right. Maybe let me have a look. Where's the bloody proficiencies? Man. I guess a survival check. Everyone give me a survival check.
Alright. Do I... Knowing how absolutely not very good at survival I am, do I have to, like, participate? Do I think that if I do poorly at this, I could potentially ruin it? Or is it not,
just if you don't
like
participate, then it'll just, you won't get as many rations from it.
I was thinking like maybe someone in the Asharan crew would like get their hands all bloody.
Yeah, they will attempt to kind of crowd around and help you as well.
Nice.
All right.
Oh.
You end up with, how much do you end up with?
Get half a ration.
You end up with...
We get multiple days of food from this.
Some good survival rolls there.
Yeah, you end up with probably about, in that time, maybe 30 rations worth of meat.
Ooh.
There's still meat on the animal, but the stuff that you can kind of get easily in this situation, just using like a khopesh and stuff like that. I mean, some people would be like pretty skilled at this, really. I mean, if you're kind of living out here, maybe in a couple of hours.
Right.
Okay, I'll say you can get 60 rations worth of meat.
Whoa.
But the thing is, as well,
Is that with the...
that will expire pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that'll
Because
only
they're
last until
salted.
like tomorrow.
Just
Well,
gotta feast it.
is this for everyone? Like, the Asharans included?
They would, do you say that out loud? Dazzy's like, yeah, what do you mean?
Yeah.
No, I was wondering if you were calculating it just for us.
Oh, no, it's like
Oh, okay,
60,
okay.
60 rations in
Okay.
total, but
Yeah.
uncooked
Okay.
rations.
Okay.
Just this little Hyrax character with like a lazy eye, like, yeah, what? What's the big idea?
Who's taking my rations?
Look at my bloody paws.
Oh no!
I did as much work as you did.
Oh no! Yeah. So can we finish it? How long will it keep until tomorrow? Like 24 hours?
Yeah, probably 24 hours. And then after that, you can probably eat it for a bit longer, but you might not feel so good. It's a risk.
So in a raw state, it lasts 24 hours, and then when we
Probably.
cook it, it can last a bit longer.
No, I mean, like, either way, like, cooking
You
it,
don't
like...
play by those rules? I play by that rule in real life, baby.
Yeah.
3 pressures.
Cooking resets the time.
Oh, no.
And then reheat it.
100% it does.
Reheat it.
That's
Have
it.
you?
It changes state.
Have you not watched Chubby Emu? Oh my gosh!
You can try whatever you think Shortears would try.
What did you say, Anna? Chubby what?
I'll message you.
Oh,
Okay,
Chubby
okay.
Emu.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
It's it's a YouTuber that does all these like medical emergencies and things. Yeah, you can try whatever you think
I've
that
done well so far.
you would like to try.
All right. Okay. I know. Sepe will protect my tum-tum. So,
But Sepe is a god of change. Maybe Sepe would change your tum-tum.
be more resistant to foodborne bacteria. Yes.
Or we might be stopping more frequently tomorrow on our journey.
Change the contents of your tum-tum frequently.
Alright. Well, we'll just have to wait and see, won't we?
But yeah, what do you do at this point? Everyone is kind of it's like 6 or 7 in there somewhere. Maybe 6:30. It's getting dark.
How dark we talking? Can we still see?
You can still see, but it's like dusk.
I think it's probably a good time to find a.
And it's still. Sorry, there's no wind.
Yeah.
Getting colder.
I think that's a good idea.
Minus 12 degrees.
Whoa.
No, I'm just kidding.
We're gonna die soon, guys. Yeah, do you want to keep heading northeast and find a camp? How close, if we're here now, how close are we to like sort of the border of the hills where it's sort of where the northwesterly edge of the hill sort of flattens out?
Well, now that you've like run over to where this deer was and everything, and you've killed it and you've sort of dragged it to the tree line, this river is only some way further along. It is kind of going from the southeast to the northwest. And so you would, if you wanted to head in that direction, it would kind of, you would need to cross the river. Beyond that, it looks like the trees grow thicker again on the other side of the river. And you can see what looks like a hint that the terrain sort of rises again into more hills. But the river where it comes from to the southeast, that area is not so hilly. And to the north, you think it's kind of hard to see from where you are. But yeah, there's kind of forest to the north. You don't see hills, but you're not really sure.
So like, there's almost like a passage, a leveling of the ground, a lowering of the ground that goes between two sets of hills? Is that what you're saying?
It does kind of look like that. There's hills to the south, and there's hills to the northeast, and the river looks like it kind of comes from the southeast, like between those hills. Right. That's the impression you get, and heads to the northwest.
Yes, okay. And Izcalia, do you remember how close we are to the smoke that you saw?
Oh, yes, I think the smoke was over here, coming from over here.
Yeah.
All right, sweet.
Northwest, where in the direction that the river is heading, like downriver.
Right, well, we can stay at the river, guys, or as long as we can drink some water, as long as they're not pooping in the water in that camp. Might not be good.
If we do stay by the river, everyone needs to be careful not to have anything travel down. In case whoever made that smoke down there would notice things coming down.
Oh, they're more south of us. Southeast of us.
But they're downstream though, right?
Oh, they are
downstream to
of us.
the northwest. So the stream is like running from the southeast to the northwest. Is that what you mean?
To there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so where would we be in the hex? Roughly.
Oh, somewhere close to the river.
Okay, so the camp is northwest of us where we are now, essentially, somewhat.
Like Izcalia would say, like it's quite a way off, like 5 kilometers off, sort of thing.
Okay.
It's in like the next hex, basically.
Right. All right, so that's pretty good. I think we probably don't have to worry about that too much unless it's a bunch of bandits and they send out raiding parties. But then again, they'll be dealing with us.
And the full bellies.
Our full bellies of deer.
Yes. I'm looking forward to that. Right.
Should we travel to the river and see if it's easily crossable?
Yeah.
Maybe we might need
good
to spend
idea.
some time to find the best place to cross the river.
True. That
Depending
might
on
be
how
better
wide it
done
is. Yeah.
in the daytime, though. Just because, yeah, I mean, we might miss something in the dark.
Well, if it's dusk now, we've still got maybe a little bit of light.
All right. You want to sleep on the other side of the river? Yeah, that could be cool.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's do it.
And if anyone's following us, they have to cross that river.
Mm.
Make a bit of noise.
All right, so you can lead everyone to the northeast. How do you carry all of these bloody chunks of meat?
Do we have pots?
We have a net. We have a net and like ropes, maybe like between 3 or 4 people, all holding a corner of the net. It's all sort of like on there.
Who has the net?
I do have a net as well.
Yeah, I don't know. Would it carry like 60 kilograms worth of meat?
We've also got some cookware. I'm sure they would have brought some pots.
Yeah,
We
maybe.
can store some.
Yeah, I've got cookware.
Backpacks.
Empty sacks and stuff to carry stuff back from Verdelade that we can just wash in the river.
Yeah, I think they would probably not want to put anything in the sacks and stuff that they're going to use for the fruits and vegetables and things.
Produce,
I think they want to avoid doing that.
That's fair enough.
Let me see. Oh yeah. Okay. So like, you only really need to carry about like 3 kilograms each. So 3 rations each if everyone in the whole trading party carries some. So yeah, maybe if you want to add three like unprepared rations to your inventories, each 1 bulk. Oh wait, how much is a ration? Is it 1 bulk? No, it's 1 light.
Yeah.
Yeah, each 1 light. So if you do that and then you head a little bit further, you only have to walk for like 5 minutes or so before you reach this river. But let's go on a 5-minute break before you get there.
Oh, cool.
Very foresty.
What, some
Just
vehicle?
Yeah. The car's engine is like roaring to the back. The serene sounds.
It's just an owlbear roaring somewhere else.
All right, so you make your way over to this river. It's a relatively large river, and you can see, maybe like 30 feet across it. On the other riverbank, there's a bunch of reeds and mud and rocks and things like that. Well, you can see these in the moonlight because it is now starting to get pretty dark. A couple of the adventurers, well, not adventurers, a couple of these Asharans have lit torches once again. But that kind of makes it difficult to see. You can only see like some way into the water. And so, yeah, maybe you can just kind of see what looks like some reeds and some, plants and things on the other side. And then you can tell that the terrain sort of leads up from the other riverbank and into the forest on the other side.
So, does it look like there is a good flat spot?
Flat spot?
That we could potentially. Oh wait, no, we want to cross the river, don't we? Sorry, never mind.
I mean, that might be hard to achieve now that it's dark. At least finding a spot that's good. And I've just had a thought, perhaps this smoke, it might be maybe like a camp that hosts a bridge crossing, maybe? That's just a theory of mine.
Probably also would be better to cross the river in the morning, so at least during the day we can warm up with wet things if we are, rather than having wet things and then trying to go to sleep at night.
Yeah,
or cold.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
I don't like sleeping in wet clothes. It sucks ass.
All right, so do you just kind of settle down around here? It's like fairly open still. There's a few more trees as it gets closer to the river. But yeah, still fairly open. Bit rocky. Muddy. Everyone's sort of looking around like, yeah, like where could we settle down? It's like flat enough if you want to camp here, like you could do that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think we
Yeah.
should here.
Does there seem to be... Like, if we look... Oh, it's too dark, isn't it?
I mean,
There's no... Just in terms of how deep is the river, like, could someone creep across the river to ambush us, or is it just like a proper flowing river you could put a boat down?
You can see with the torchlight that the water is flowing relatively sort of quickly and smoothly. You don't see... Do you see any rocks in the water? You might see like a rock sort of jutting out some way down river. You can see like a bunch of like branches and things have kind of gotten stuck on it. But it's too difficult to tell like how deep the river is.
Okay. Right. Well, if you guys are happy with this, I am.
Yeah, I think makes it easier to watch, right? We only need to look these three directions rather than on the other side of the river.
yeah, my
You'll
neck.
hear them coming.
All right. Do you light fires? Everyone will begin kind of looking around for firewood to help you.
Definitely.
I think we're gonna cook
this
this
meat.
Yeah, cook it up.
All right. Set a couple of fires and cook up some meat. Feed everyone. You can drink from the river easily enough. And then you can settle down for the night. Does anyone do anything in the night that they wouldn't usually do?
Maybe look for some herbs along the riverbank. Is that a thing?
Gee, yeah, that
can-
potion you wanted looked at too,
Oh,
didn't you?
yeah. Thank you. Hey, Izcalia, I got this unknown vial.
Ooh.
That X guy. Do you... is there any way you can identify this, or...
Oh yeah. Is there a way? I feel like there might be a way. Let me have a look. Let me have a smell. How exciting.
Here you go. Give it
Okay.
a sniff.
Nice. Yeah, you can take a bit of time to identify this, and you identify it as... hold on, let me see. Oh, interesting. There's like a Pathfinder way to do this. But I'm not going to do it that way. I'm just going to identify it. This is a lethargy poison.
Ooh. So yeah. Is it a sleepiness? Oh, here it is.
Ignore drow. That doesn't exist.
Oh, so you
this-
fall unconscious.
Yeah, this would have been nasty on us if he
Oh, yeah.
used this
Yeah.
poison.
Wow, this seems something you can just throw, I suppose. So
Well, it's a poison.
anyone can use it.
So,
Hit and run tactics.
Yeah, hit and run.
Oh no, you need a car.
It's
Oh, it's an injury poison, so it's activated by applying it to a weapon or ammunition,
Well, I could apply it to my arrows.
and it affects the target of the first strike made using the poisoned item. If the strike is a success and deals piercing or slashing damage.
does it say like? Is it just single use? Like, can you coat multiple arrows? Can you
I think
Like
it's just
how-
single use.
just one arrow? One measly arrow.
Well, it says on a failed strike, the target is unaffected, but the poison remains on the weapon, and you can try again. But what do we say with arrows? Is it if you miss, you can keep the arrow, or is it if you hit the target, you keep? I can't remember what
Yeah.
we
No, I
ended
think
up
it's
going
If I
with.
miss-
If you miss, you can
Keep
keep it. Okay, well that works then. So if you miss, you can go and collect the arrow. It still has the poison on it.
All right. Well, yeah. This would be best for you, Oscar. Take this. Hang on. Let me just put that. I actually don't know how to. Oh, it's in. Never mind. It's in there. Oh my god.
I wonder, can I just like apply this to an arrow and keep it somewhere separate to the rest of them?
Alright, it's in the stash. The lethargy arrow.
Does it say whether you can do that? I don't know. Yeah.
You'd have to take it and see.
Activated by applying it to weapon or ammunition. Yeah, I'll say for now, I think that's okay. I might have to give it some thought, but yeah. Like, I don't know if maybe it would dry and become ineffective after a
or
while.
like drip off after a while. Yeah, how long does it last on a weapon? Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see anything about that, but yeah, we'll say for now, that's fine.
I feel like because poisons are an inanimate. I mean, at least in this stage, it's like a non-organic. Well, I'm using the wrong words here. It's not a living thing, right? So even if it dries, it still remains effective. Usually, that tends to be how poisons like. Because like when they, I don't think they're like. I can't remember what it is specifically, but like
Maybe let's not get into like a discussion about poisons. I'll just say for now that you can do that. That's all good.
that's probably a good idea.
But yeah.
I was about to ramble about some bullshit. So
Do you want to look to forage? It will be tough to do it in the darkness, but you can do it.
yeah, for sure. Just not too far though. Like just sort of moseying about and looking for herbs.
Like just like in the immediate vicinity?
Yeah.
Okay. You do not find anything that you think is edible, unfortunately.
Okay.
A couple of reeds and things that you could chew on or brush your teeth with, but yeah, nothing edible.
Dang. Create a blow dart or something with the reed.
I think that's
But,
a martial weapon.
Otherwise, you have another uneventful night. Everyone can take a long rest.
Ooh.
Hell
Everyone
yeah.
wakes up feeling pretty reasonable the next day.
Love feeling miserable.
And it is still, when you wake up, very still. It is still still. There's no wind blowing down this river, or up this river, or across this river. And it's a little bit of a cooler day than the previous day. But otherwise, yeah, the sun is coming up when you wake up. Around probably, like probably 4:30 or something in the morning. We'll say 5 in the morning. and you can now see more clearly this river rushing past you, and the opposite bank across the other side.
I'd like.
Sorry, how wide was the river again? Did you say 30 feet?
Yeah, probably 30 feet.
Okay.
Maybe in the morning I'll go with my long legs and my long bow, and maybe use my long bow as like a staff kind of thing to test how deep the water is. Maybe like poke around to see if you can find the shallowest bit. If I walk up and down the river a little bit while everyone does their morning.
Sorry. How far up and down the river? Sorry. How far up and down the river do you walk, sort of testing in this way?
For now, just line of sight. Maybe like a minute or two past line of sight, but then not going too far.
If you kind of use your bow and sort of begin to try to walk into this water, it gets pretty deep pretty quickly. Too deep to walk in. Mm-hmm. And if you wander sort of up and down a little bit, you don't find anywhere that's immediately, like, shallower. Okay. Immediately appears to be shallower.
I'll sort of come back and let everyone know that maybe we need to travel across, up the river or down the river. Maybe head north. See if there's a better place to cross.
I might eat leftovers of last night's deer feast.
All right.
Yes, good
and
idea.
have a big drink of water.
Yeah, I think like everyone else, all of the other Asharans will definitely do that. Does everyone eat one of their deer rations?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Sweet.
And so, like, now that I have this unprepared ration, this final one left, how long do you reckon I've got before it goes bad?
You give me a nature check.
Can I get someone else who's more natural to look at it and determine that?
You're gonna ask me to look at it?
Yeah, can you please determine how long I've got before this raw meat goes bad?
Oh yeah. Let me have a look and a bit of a sniff.
You feel like it's a difficult thing to know, but like it's a pretty moist forest. Then again, it's like fairly warm. It's like cooked meat. You think like maybe until tomorrow, if you're lucky.
Uncooked meat, by the way.
Oh, it's uncooked. Oh, I thought you guys cooked it.
No. Oh, well,
Oh, uncooked.
Yeah. No, it's unprepared.
prepared.
It's
yeah,
cooked,
like it's
but-
unprepared. Like it's not salted and or like smoked.
I was gonna say keep it raw, and then as I said before, get to the cusp of the rawness, and then cook it to refresh the.
Yeah, I mean, Oskar just thinks like Oskar kind of thinks maybe.
Shorties,
Depends
if
when you do
you
it.
cook it again tonight, it'll be good.
All
We'll
right,
cook it again in the morning.
I love it. Love to hear it.
Should be fine. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Oh yeah. I mean, if we need to, and we could bargain with this. Who knows? Or poison someone with it.
Use it as bait.
Use it as bait, yeah. Get another deer, a meat-eating deer.
So are there any big trees along the riverbank?
None that you can see in the immediate
Okay.
vicinity.
Okay. All right. Which way should we go? Away from the smoke or towards the smoke?
Yeah, I mean,
That is a little bit more northeast.
yeah. I feel like it might be a little camp. Could be a bridge crossing. Maybe there's a toll. We could be running into a suskin checkpoint.
No, we don't want that.
No. I mean, wait, you said about 5 kilometers away, so...
Yes, surely we could find somewhere to cross before there.
Yeah.
Let's go northeast sort of direction. We should maybe follow the river north rather than south. Northwest rather than southeast.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Do you want to travel northwest?
Along the edge of the river.
Yeah.
And
Always
how
keeping an
long
eye out.
do you travel before you give up, or will you just keep walking into for 5 kilometers until you find like a tree across the river?
I guess hoping it might change width as well. There might be an extra boulder in there. The river.
Yeah.
Something to assist crossing.
Yeah, maybe there's a place to... maybe there's like a fjord? Fjord? Is that what you say? Or just a ford? I would never figure out how to pronounce this one particular word, where it's like
Fjord?
a shallow
Yeah, I'd say fjord.
fjord. No, that is not at all what I was thinking it was.
All right. Okay. So you begin walking to the northwest along this river, leading the group in this direction. The sun rises as you travel. Are you sort of testing the water along the way, or are you just going to judge it?
I think I'm testing it with my bow.
Okay. You will
I'm
need to
quite
move quite
nimble.
slowly in order to do that. So you travel for a few hours, and if anything, the river gets... I feel like probably as you're traveling along here, you might even pass a place where there's a tributary to this river. It actually gets a little bit thicker.
Oh no.
You don't find a tree or a fjord or any sign of a shallower area anytime soon, but you keep walking
No.
and you pass into this hex as you're
Damn it.
walking along the river. As you are walking this way, I rolled a 1, but you're not going to get lost because you're following this river. But what is everyone doing while you're walking along this river? I know, Oskar, you're testing the water. Maybe there's a couple of these other Asharas that are doing that as well. What about everyone else?
If we're following the river, Varjo will be definitely keeping a watchful eye out for anyone that's trying to sneak up on them. In particular, any dangers ahead, as in bounty hunters or what's the term? Yeah, just hostiles.
All right, and I've got Shortears also watching. What are you doing, Izcalia?
Maybe just trying to scout ahead. Look at how the river is looking further on.
If you want to scout ahead, do you want to sort of run ahead?
Yeah, I'll run ahead.
Okay, that will... All right,
That will kill you.
Okay, let me just have a look at scouting ahead. That is a thing that you can do. I'm not sure you can do it while... Let me see. Okay. So everyone is moving like slowly anyway, because you're all kind of testing the river. So Izcalia, you're going to scout ahead. So you travel some way along the river ahead of everyone. Give me a survival check.
Mm-hmm. Putting my nimble hooves to good use.
And you make some distance between yourself and the rest of the party. 20. So as you are walking along the river, and are you like, how are you walking along when you say putting your hooves to use?
I guess like I think of a scout being like a bit like a forest elf, kind of stealthily moving through the forest, but quickly. I don't know.
All right. So you're kind of weaving between the trees a little bit, just some way up from the riverbank, moving kind of stealthily, carefully, but quickly, looking for tracks, looking for signs of anything. You see and hear two different things at the same time. You suddenly see that there is hanging from the branch of a tree what looks like 3 small animal skulls that have been kind of lashed together, tied together with some leather, and are like hanging from this branch, just like right in the sort of kind of the natural path of the forest as you're walking along here. You notice that, and as you notice that, you hear a sound coming from up ahead that sounds like marching, like a large number of feet crunching and stomping through the forest. I mean, I guess it's, it's not like it's just you suddenly hear it, but you kind of you begin to hear it at the edge of your hearing, just as you see these like skulls hanging from this branch. This marching is like coming from up ahead, like further to the south, to the northwest.
Okay, I think I'll hurry back and tell everybody. Yeah, there's marching up ahead. Did it sound like it was like advancing quite quickly?
Give me a perception check.
Ooh.
Difficult to tell. It was kind of echoing throughout the forest. But it was getting closer to you, but you don't know how fast.
Did it look like the 3 small animal skulls was like a warning or something, or was it just like someone had killed some animals and had left the skulls there or something?
It was notable that they had been kind of lashed together and like hung from this branch in the path. You, I don't know, if you can think of a reason why somebody would do that, then that's what you think.
It's a sign, guys! It's a sign! I don't know who it is. They sound intimidating. I don't think it's wise to bring all these Sharns into, I don't know what that is.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we just go back southwest and southeast, and find another way to cross.
Maybe that was the reinforcements that they were expecting at Sharon. And that's the crossing.
It's very possible, yeah. Yeah.
I send Carrie over to fly over and see who this marching group is. Or at least what species they are.
Yes. You send Carrie out through the trees and wait a couple of minutes. She will return to you and you can communicate with her, and she will tell you that these are Saurians, lizard folk.
Oh.
Many
and we know they're not super friendly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess like Blakey would be concerned because he's like an exile This is this is why I was a bit like I don't know whether to do this or not because Ben's not here. But you've gone this way, so Carrie can tell you that there are. I don't know how precisely she can exactly count, but there's like a decent, like a squad of them, like between 5 and 10 or something, 5, 10, 12, something like that.
Right.
My mind went down a track of like how many babies would a vulture have, and would she like put that as a baseline of her counting? You know, like a base 10, like a base 5 if she does 5 eggs.
There's five eggs worth of.
If they're marching this way, who knows what direct? Like, why are they going this way? We don't know where they're coming from or to.
So we might want to hurry back. At least to because we know you've checked the river from here down to our camp. Well, how far south did you go? Because we could move at double pace or maybe 1.5 pace.
No, that's true.
Being confident that we know we can't cross this river until who knows when, but what else can we do? We could circle around them. We could.
Well, it's they did have these little skulls in the path. I'm wondering if they're more like patrolling. You know, maybe this is their territory.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, I feel.
Do you have to go sort of south? Are you saying we should go southeast?
Maybe.
The river. See if there's a narrow crossing, because it's, as we saw earlier, so it's widening up over this side. Getting deeper.
I mean, how far out could you walk before the water got too deep to touch? And how strong was the current? I mean, then we might just be able to swim over.
You can probably walk out like 5-8 feet out before it gets like too deep, 5-10 feet, something like that.
Okay.
5 feet. And the speed of the river is not like rapids. It's not too powerful. It's just a decently flowing river. It's got a moderate flow.
We're not going to get swept downstream and get lost in like a matter of seconds.
No, you think it would be swimmable?
Okay. Shit. Why didn't you say something before, man? We could. That's all you had to say. And Shorty's just actually
Dives in.
is about to dive in and then realizes there's probably better places to do it.
Yes, maybe we could go back and set up a rope to help us.
Yes. Excellent idea.
Probably ask. Everyone can swim, right?
Yeah.
All the convoy and everyone.
Yeah, so like originally everyone had to survive like a shipwreck, so I feel like if you couldn't swim you wouldn't be here.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Although some would have helped others, like Ricci the Hoatzin Avari farmer, this like bird folk, like he's probably like, I don't like swimming. I can give it a go.
Survive that shipwreck, we could survive a little river crossing and get everyone to help each other.
Well,
We got the whole day for everything to dry out.
Or maybe could he glide across, like I've seen Oskar do a few times?
Unfortunately, it looks like it's higher up on the other side. I don't think I could get her. Maybe we could look for somewhere that's a bit elevated.
Did you find anywhere that was elevated when you were? Let me see. It would have to be fairly elevated to do like a 30-foot thing. You might have, but I don't know if. Like, how far to glide 30 feet, Oscar?
Yeah.
Because how does it work? It's like one down, one across, isn't it? I think I made this thing.
I've not done it for a long time.
Maybe what, 30 feet up then?
Gliding. Yeah. You don't find anything that's 30 feet up. Well, there would be some trees and things. You could potentially climb a tree.
I think the
If I
rope
climb
idea was pretty good.
If I climb a tree and hold the rope, if the rope's 50 foot, should be long enough to stretch across the whole river, yeah? And then we got a rope for people to cross and hold on to.
Yeah.
Do you do that here?
No. Let's move away from this place.
Let's move downstream a little bit away from the marching.
Yeah, and where the river is thinner.
Narrower.
Thinner and narrow and, yeah.
Maybe there's a little bend around the corner.
How far do you travel for? Back the way you came.
Can we go full pace for an hour?
Yeah, if you travel at fast speed, you can go back along the river back to basically this other hex in an hour. But you will have a reduction in your perception checks and your stealth.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
That's
I
fine.
think they're far enough away.
Okay. You hurry everyone back upriver. Takes you an hour to travel. And you're okay. You don't hear the sound of this marching follow you. And you can then find like a tree, maybe a thick tree near the river that you can. Well, Oscar, give me a athletics check to.
I was gonna say that Oscar, if he's gonna tie on this side of the river, I can actually climb up the tree and tie off the rope for him to assist.
But I think he needed to climb in order to
Climb
glide
the tree
across.
to glide across, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I thought you wanted to. Okay, I got you.
Yes, maybe someone hold the rope on this side, I'll take the other end. Or I can like drop the rope when I'm at the top of the tree and then glide across. Athletics, you said?
Yeah, you're an expert.
I will hold the rope.
Oh,
I can glide down if I fall, alright?
you can glide down if you fall. Yeah, so I think you do slip and kind of you have to glide down. You're then able to like climb up a second time and tie off the rope in that case. And you and Ricci both can sort of. Oh no, well you only have one rope, so I guess Ricci will just kind of be like,
Yeah, I could have done that as well.
and then you can jump with this rope in your hands and glide across the river and land on the other side. And you can find a tree over there to tie the other end of the rope to as well.
Hell yeah.
And I think having done that everyone can grab onto this rope and swim across the river, and I won't ask for any checks. You're not going to get washed away if you're holding onto this rope. It's not that strong or anything. People can sort of hold their possessions above their heads, try to prevent anything important from getting wet. And after like half an hour or so, you are all on the other side of the river, soaking wet, but otherwise fine.
Except for Oscar, he's nice and dry.
Yeah.
Well played, sir.
Maybe actually Ricci does end up gliding across as well,
Nice.
just so that he doesn't have to get wet.
Everything's going according to plan.
And so the forest to the north looks flat. To the northeast, it looks like it kind of gets hilly.
Right.
Northwards?
Keep going to the flat, I think.
The path of least resistance.
All right.
At least we left some interesting tracks for the bounty hunters if they come looking for us. Up and down the river. They might accidentally.
Maybe they'll run into the Saurians.
Yes.
That would be good.
I doubt those two alone are gonna come for us again.
No. It'll be a squad.
There'll be a bunch of suskin or something. They'll try and get us in Verdelade or get us on the way back. But then I guess like if we're taking the sea path,
We'll have the seal
they're never gonna
folk.
find us.
Or they might be like, you know what? That's not worth it. That money, we nearly died.
I think they're pretty. Yeah, I don't know. They seem like because they had a suskin in their crew, right? So it's like maybe they have a sort of loyalty to the empire, and they're like they're more motivated, but more than just money. Like
I don't think there was a suskin.
There was,
that-
but he died, I think.
he got taken by the tree people.
Yeah.
Tree spawn.
Okay.
Tree spawn got him.
Maybe
Yeah, right.
They've got a blood pact with the Suskin.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, looking at the map, and I'm like, eventually we're gonna have to go east. We might. Well, God willing, inshallah. The hills stop before and we can just go east on the flat.
Yeah. Well, didn't you see that when you climbed the tree earlier? You were doing a survey. You said the mountains
I
sort
think
of leveled
they,
out. to the
yes, northeast, they kind of leveled out where we were. But then, yeah, maybe I'll climb another tree and see if new ranges have popped up.
Okay, well, before you climb a tree, a couple of things happen. Firstly, you leave the river behind. So, Varjo, do you go back to navigating?
Yes.
Okay. And Izcalia, is scouting your default hexcrawl activity?
No.
Okay, because it comes with a risk that if combat begins, it'll take you a bit of time to join the combat.
Yeah, I don't think I want to do that all the time.
Okay. So you travel a little way to the north, and let me see. Yes, so it takes you, as you travel, it gets thicker. But actually, before it gets thicker, so you leave this river behind you. You can hear the sound of the river kind of fading away. Only after about 5 minutes walking, you encounter a patch of fungi, a bunch of mushrooms growing around some fallen logs in this little bit of a kind of a muddy area. You're still you're still not that far away from the river.
Are they edible?
Anything?
I'd like to inspect them.
Give me a nature check.
It's full of spores.
You are not sure if these are edible.
Maybe. I mean, it's ridiculous that I would ever think I could out nature anyone.
Would you like to have a look at these shorties? You seem very interested.
Yeah, hang on. Where I actually want to look at them to see if they're psychoactive.
You can. Are you proficient in nature?
Absolutely not.
You can
More
only...
in a religious way, in like a
Oh yeah, if you
tribal way.
Yeah, I mean we have established that you are a bit of a. What did I say before? A psychonaut.
Psychonaut.
You're a bit experimental. All right. Yeah. Give me a whatchamacallit check. A
lick.
Religion check. Well, I mean, I feel like this should really be an occultism check. I don't know if religion is really, but we'll go with it this time. 15. Let me see.
be interesting if we've seen these around camp as well. If it's like a common mushroom or.
Yeah, is it familiar?
True.
They kind of look like oyster mushrooms to you.
Ah.
Oh, it's the one
but-
mushroom I actually like.
Let me just see. Okay. Shortears. Everyone, like, Izcalia thinks these are oyster mushrooms, but she's not 100% sure. You are dead certain that these are magic mushrooms. I seriously rolled magic mushrooms.
I like them. Are you fucking kidding me? Well,
I'll say that because you have some experience with such things, I'll say that this is what they do. Well, actually, I think this is like a 5e type of thing, but we can like modify it. Advantage on wisdom and charisma checks and saves, but disadvantage on dexterity and intelligence checks.
That's horrible. That is terrible.
for 1 hour.
Sure, for 1 hour.
It might go well with your steak tonight. Mushrooms.
And you have the poison condition. I don't even know what that is in Pathfinder, but yeah.
It's gonna be. That just makes me fucking like almost useless. Disadvantage on dexterity saves. Holy shit! Like,
But you can
if
have
I'm
like a
tripping or
wicked
we get waken up-
conversation, and
Yeah,
have some
wise.
some perception and yeah, some good ideas maybe. Like,
Yeah, definitely. Like, I start picking them for sure. I'm just like, if I'm certain, and everyone I look at, I'm certain that I know what it is. If there's like a range, I'm just gonna pick the ones that I'm certain of.
all right, you can get 2 doses of these by picking all of these.
All right, it was to trip with me, baby.
As you put them in your pockets, and everyone continues on a little way, and the forest now does begin to get like a little bit thicker, and you have to it gets like quite thick. You've got to kind of push through the undergrowth and the trees and cut some of the branches at times with axes and things like that. It slows you down a little bit. It takes you before you travel all the way into this area though, you kind of see this spot where like the ground to the east gets like a little bit rocky or something, and it looks a little bit less dense than where you're kind of going. So you sort of shift over in that direction because it's easier going. The party sort of naturally moves that way. And as you go, you begin to see evidence, once again, of battle. You can see like an arrow in a tree. You see like a broken shield, but these things are just normal human size. And you can everyone sort of tries to like crouch down a bit and move a bit more quietly. You continue a little way on trying to avoid some of this as much as you can, but you then see through the trees what looks like a structure, like a watchtower or something like that. And you can smell smoke, I think, at this point. And this watchtower it's like half of a watchtower. It looks like it's like a burnt watchtower, and you can think like some way past it, maybe another structure. This part of the forest is you also see like felled trees, and it seems like some way past that like partially burnt, ruined watchtower, there is like a bit of a clearing, and it looks like there's some kind of compound there. But you don't hear any sounds, and the smell of this smoke is like quite faint, and it's quite damp around here. It's kind of very much like muted by the dampness of the forest.
We can smell the smoke, but we don't sort of see any coming from the direction of this burnt watchtower and the compound.
Maybe you can see like a small amount of smoke kind of trickling up from like some building like past the watchtower. You also see evidence of like a wall, like a wooden palisade wall that's been kind of like smashed.
This is definitely worth a look, I think.
no corpses or any bodies.
Do
Just
you
some-
continue into this area to sort of like to answer that question?
Send Carrie.
Yeah, I'm gonna send Carrie to fly over and see if she can see anyone that's still here lingering about.
Yeah, Carrie will come back to you after doing a flyby, and she will confirm that there are many corpses of
Oh.
both suskin and heron. And
Oh.
she can also confirm that there are like flat, like that she kind of describes like a fluttering. You think she means a flag, and it has like the colors of the swine, of the pigs.
Okay.
Is this like a Suskin compound then? Or have they
Have they
taken victory?
Yeah. Because would this be Heronhold?
Maybe if it has a palisade, it's similar to what the Suskins have had these Sharons built for them.
That's true.
I figure the Heronhold, or at least the Heron settlements would be maybe underground even. Being bunnies.
Yeah, because what happened not too long ago, there was a group of Suskin that arrived at Ashara, but I thought they headed more east. But maybe this is where they went. Was that group with about like... There was like a cloaked Suskin, sort of witchy looking one that came all at once, and they all left. I think they went to fight
At Timberfen.
Timberfen.
Yeah, the beaver folk.
Yeah. So that's not here.
I figure that would be some kind of dam. Just without any idea of what a beaver folk builds.
Maybe Pache
Yeah, I
is
mean,
like, should we rest here? I'm feeling pretty tired, I've got to admit. Some of the other people are kind of like, yeah, we've been walking for a long way. Is it safe?
I don't know.
did Carrie see any living people? Any?
No. You get the sense from Carrie that this location is abandoned.
Okay, that could be beneficial for us then.
I think it's definitely worth going in and maybe seeing if we can have a closer look at the corpses of how long ago this happened. Definitely, yeah. Looks abandoned. I think we should move in.
Yep.
All right. You can walk into this area. You see more huts, more evidence of this wooden palisade going around this area, more felled trees. You see one in particular large building, you think probably a barracks or something like that. You're definitely in some kind of Suskin compound. There are a couple of like burned flags, but there's one like still flying, maybe on the top of this burnt out barracks. Just this flag displaying the Gillian crest of the Suskin in gold. This is this like broken circle with one wider end that forms like a stylized cornucopia. You recognize it immediately as a Suskin flag. And yeah, you see corpses on the ground of both the swine and the heron. And if you want to try to identify like how recent this combat was, Oskar, maybe give me a perception check.
Alrighty.
To help with that.
Yeah, you can roll perception as well if you want to help. You think that this happened maybe 2 days ago?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and there's like still a little bit of smoke trickling out of some of these buildings, but not very much. It's pretty damp, but yeah, fresh corpses, freshly burned buildings.
this, I mean, the only thing is we run the risk of perhaps suskin reinforcements or investigators coming back and discovering us. But aside from that, we're part of their empire, right? If it's not someone from Ashara, they won't really know who we are, right?
Perhaps if we camp just nearby rather than right amongst these ruins and corpses.
How long have we been traveling for again, sorry?
7.5 hours. It took you a
Okay.
little bit longer to push through here because of this kind of thicker forested area before you reached this compound.
And we got suskin to eat. Oh, wait, do you reckon any of the corpses would still be edible? I mean, it's only been 2 days.
Maybe some of the burnt ones?
You know what? There was actually a feat that looked after that. I was when I was doing research. The upgrade. You can actually cut into rotten flesh and discard it and savor some of the new part.
Maybe Blakey and Carrie would be fine. But 2 days. That's pretty rotten.
Right. Well, yeah. I'm just looking up ungutted and left in the wild. And it's pretty quick. It's pretty quick. The stomach and stuff, like...
And it's summer.
Yeah. Low temperatures is like within hours.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty hot. It's probably like minus
Very high temperatures.
16 degrees, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh man, I feel like the meat would be pretty good then, actually.
It's probably maybe like 25 degrees.
Ooh. Temperate.
Yeah, temperate.
About to Google like when do corpses start to smell, but I realized I'm on my work computer. I probably shouldn't do that.
Immediate investigation.
How long do I have?
How long do I have before I need to act?
It's probably starting to get a bit smelly, actually. Yeah. There's probably like flies buzzing around some of these corpses as well. And you can see already, like maggots in some of them and other bugs.
2 days, I mean. Look, if you guys are happy to stay here. Yeah.
Pretty smelly.
Might be hard. What if we, if we all pile into the barracks and empty it out of corpses? Maybe we could be protected from the smell, or... I mean, it's pretty dense around here. Is there even anywhere to sleep outside these walls?
Should have a look through. I think the barracks might be a good idea, especially if it was meant to be, a sleeping place for the suskin. Was that building burnt?
Yeah, it's like partially burnt. If you sort of go up to it and maybe the door is like a wooden door. It's kind of a little bit crooked, but you can pull it open and walk inside. Some of the roof is caved in and burnt, but there's like a section on one side where the roof is still erect, and it seems like relatively stable in there. You could fit everyone in there. There's like a couple of rooms that still have like a ceiling. Maybe there's even a hearth, like a hearth on one wall under this sheltered section that has like some ashes, like burnt wood in it that you don't think is from the battle.
Okay.
So maybe we can spend some of that non-exploring time, that 8 hours of activity to clear it out and make good.
Yep. get the fire going and clear these bodies out. Oh, is there any bodies inside the barracks?
And also,
Yes.
are there any windows on this part of the barracks?
Probably a couple of windows.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. There are maybe 3 or 4 suskin corpses, no heron corpses.
Mm.
One of them has a spear sticking out of it. One of them is missing the head, and the head is nowhere to be found.
Oh, okay. Did we, judging by the corpses, does it seem like there were less heron?
If you look around this compound, you conclude that, there are probably less heron. You think this was hit hard by the heron, and the heron won, destroyed this compound. They've now left.
Nice.
Maybe they were in a hurry. They've left some of their corpses here, some of their fallen here. But there's definitely less of them.
Sweet.
Alright, well, if we're planning to a bit of downtime here, could I maybe spend some time looking to see if I can find tracks of the way the heron went after the battle? Like maybe outskirt here and see if the direction into the woods that they go?
Yeah, you can do that. Give me a survival check. $24. You look around this compound for a little while. You think you can find some tracks leading, where are we? To the south. In the direction that you came, but maybe a little bit to the southeast, sort of closer to the hilly area.
Okay. Does it look like they came and went from that same direction?
You don't see a huge amount of tracks going in other directions that you can identify as heron with the 24. Yeah, you think maybe.
Okay. Just trying to narrow down slightly where they could be. Probably not further north than us.
To escape into that territory, or...
Yeah.
I'm surprised they haven't contacted us yet, to be honest. I was expecting something.
Past the compound, the watchtower, is it worth... Varjo was thinking that he'll climb up the watchtower to see what he can perceive in the directions they would like to travel in, northeasterly, easterly.
Unfortunately, the watchtower is kind of it's only half a watchtower, and so you can't really climb up further than the trees, really. I mean, you could kind of get up there and try to... Yeah, I don't think you can really see much further into the forest.
Definitely like to loot the barracks. Or if there's sorry, you go. I'll loot the next thing afterwards.
If you loot the barracks, you find a lot of mundane weapons. If you have a particular mundane weapon in mind that you would let me know. You also find a bunch of armor of different shapes and sizes. A lot of it's a bit damaged.
Anything usable by the team or by the people we're with?
I think mostly just basic things like axes and stuff like that. You would find you find a little bit of coin, I think. You find enough coin for everyone in the... So each of you can have 6 copper pieces and 7 silver pieces.
Nice. These weapons, I'm assuming, are bronze?
Yeah. You do find a fair number of bronze weapons, yeah.
Also, do I know what one of the passes look like to use bronze weapons?
The which, sorry?
like the permission slips essentially to use bronze weapons.
I guess it would. Yeah, I mean, would you have seen one? Like, maybe. I mean, maybe give me a society check to see if you've seen one.
Right.
Wait, is it society?
Yeah. Oh, probably, I guess. Right?
It's important to...
Yeah, society.
Or like if I sort of moving outside of the barracks, is there like an epitropos' office that might have like important documents or anything?
You don't find anything like that you recognize as an epitropos' office, but you do find probably in this barracks like an office that is. Let me just see if it is in the destroyed area or not. It's like on the edge of the destroyed area. There's this kind of semi-open, what looks like an office with like a large like round desk. The roof is like partially like caved in here. You can see some like wooden tablets lying around and maybe even like a couple of pieces of parchment or something like that.
Are they in? Can I read them?
Yeah, I mean, if you can read, suskin, which you would be able to, let me see, what can you find out? You find out that the suskin they believe they're very close to finding Heronhold. You read something that's like partially burned about Prince Hognar and his army, who are sort of, it seems to be some letter about how they're kind of like, you get the impression that they have like some kind of like more orthodox division or sect of the Church of Consumption that they're kind of spreading. They're trying to like force communities that the Suskin have taken over to like cease worshipping the gods and like ban like traditional dress and religious festivals and that sort of thing. It seems like a kind of a like almost like some kind of recruitment letter or something like that.
To like some sort of inquisition, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Great.
I think you probably read that the Suskin think that, yeah, Heronhold is like to the south, like near the Andavega River, much further to the south. That's where they're kind of zeroing in about it. And yeah, maybe you find some information about Lashkar. You notice the word Lashkar. You find a document that seems to be talking about like the movement of the lizard folk to the south, to the southwest, and you think that is the hex that you entered in previously, number 3110, is where there is, according to this document, as far as you can tell, that's like the lizard folk, the Saurian city. There's like a large settlement there, and this document is kind of just talking about like their like activities and whereabouts. You don't find much else that's useful. Maybe just like, you know, orders of grain and yeah, stock and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
You also find another couple of things though when you're kind of hunting around. When you're trying to loot the place. You also find some candles. You find 2 candles.
Ooh.
And you find you find 3 water skins, one of them full with water.
All right.
And you also find some clay, like some moist clay that's like kept in these like amphorae. It could be used to like make stone tablets.
Okay.
I think that's about it.
Cool. I guess I'll take the water skins so we can have some spare.
Everyone is kind of standing around, sort of like looking at you, like waiting to see what you do. Several of them are sort of sitting down in this building, kind of looking around. I guess Varjo, you're kind of leading the effort to like pull some of these corpses out of this building, and maybe Dazzy will say, "Yeah, so should we light a fire in this fireplace?" We'll like point over at this hearth.
Sounds good.
Yes.
I'm sure. Is there some timber stocked by the barracks that we could use to?
Yeah, I think very likely there's probably like a pile of wood. So you can very easily collect some timber, get a fire going. And yeah, I mean, it's like 3 in the afternoon at the moment.
Do they have a food, like a pantry storage in this camp?
Yeah, like a dry store even.
Not only you find exactly that, but it looks like it was targeted by these heron. You find like some, like some kind of, maybe like above ground, like almost like granary type storage structure. Maybe like a couple of them where they were like keeping provisions and things. These look like they are almost like completely burnt to the crisp and destroyed.
Bugger. They love burning food, those herons.
It's like a scorched earth type of thing, maybe. You think like they don't want these suskin to like reoccupy this outpost.
Yeah, maybe doing the effort to clean up the corpses. I'll be gonna like maybe set up a little bonfire, burn them to stop the smell.
Yeah, you can do that. Although as they begin to burn, it will cause like an enormous amount of like black smoke to begin like billowing up into the canopy and over the tops of the trees, and it smells like very, very powerful and strong.
What's happening right now? Is that happening right now?
It's actually a warning to the suskin.
I'm sure they won't retaliate at all.
Hopefully they think it's the heron burning corpses.
Or just let the Saurians know exactly where we are as well.
Wait, so are we doing that? I mean, is that occurring as we speak?
Oh, I'm just talking about it. Oh, are we actually doing it?
Well, yeah. Yeah.
I was asking as a like, I've not put a bonfire of corpses on. I don't know what would have happened.
Oh, I mean, okay. Well, yeah, you can choose not to do that if you wish.
That would require a lot of wood also.
Yeah.
And a lot of effort. We really don't want to spend on these suskin.
All right.
That'll be, yeah. I guess if we just get them out of the building, that
maybe just chuck them all over near the watchtower or something, somewhere
downwind.
Downwind, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you guys see
help.
wolves?
Yeah. They're just in the forest.
Yeah, sweet.
Forest edge.
Well, we can feed them we can give them to the wolves.
Yeah, leave them out there for the wolves.
Then we can befriend them. Be part of the
An
pack.
offering. Yeah. Maybe
Carrie actually goes out and eats one.
Oh, yeah.
She probably would, yeah.
Wait. It's only 3 p.m.
What are we doing?
Okay.
Should we get some sleep early, or?
What time is it?
It's probably like 4 in the afternoon now.
Okay. Oh,
Maybe if we've got how long hours of activity do we have left? About 4 or so.
I mean, well, you can do as many hours of activity as you want. It's just if you stay awake for 24 hours, then you'll start to
because
risk feeling fatigued.
I might see speak to Izcalia or whoever wants to maybe just head up to the edge and see if we can scout ahead for tomorrow's journey.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
If we can find a vantage point,
Yes.
survey the land.
Being the climbers, you guys have got good. That's good.
Yeah.
Thinking about getting climbing claws, so
Oh.
just gotta grow them. Okay, so I just spend the next 4 hours just trying to grow claws.
After you're staking mushrooms, you're just staring at your hands. So.
grow.
I'm growing.
It's happening.
Guys, wait for me! I'm coming.
Yes. Actually, no. I've only got 2 doses. I don't want to I want to save it. You know, I'm gonna save it for me and Aurora Renee.
Oh,
We can finally trip together
That's very romantic.
and mold and blend our spirits.
How long do you search for, Izcalia and Varjo?
To look for like a tree? Or
Well, sorry, I mean, which direction do you want to, which hex do you want to look into?
I think into the northeast. This
Okay.
one.
Give me a
Great, yeah.
survival check, whoever is leading the search. And then the whoever's supporting can also give me a survival check to support, to aid.
I'll support.
Okay.
I feel like Varjo has a good nose for direction. Yes.
All right. Let me see. 3, 2, 1, 0. You find actually some way out a watchtower that is actually separated from the rest of the compound, which has not been burned. It's kind of like a little bit smaller, and maybe it's sort of built right next to a tree and kind of uses the tree as part of its structure. You can climb up this watchtower. It's quite tall. It looks like it was designed to look in the exact direction that you're trying to look into.
Oh.
You
Nice.
can see from this watchtower a little bit more of the forest. It's still this thick forest, difficult to see through, but you think both to the north and the northeast, the terrain continues fairly flat, and also to the northwest, actually. And let me just see if you see anything in particular. You see... Yeah, you see actually... in the sort of evening light, as you find this watchtower and you look out in this direction to the northeast, you think you can kind of see almost like a subtle purple and bluey purple glow. It's very much like the subtle light that emanates from the moon, but it seems to be kind of emanating from the forest to the northeast, and it's a little bit brighter than the moon.
Ooh.
Also,
Would I have heard of it?
Oh, sorry.
No.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Maybe Varjo.
Okay.
Okay, so the next navigator can have +2 if they need to navigate.
Ooh.
You don't really see any. Let me see. Actually, you might also see. Yeah, no, I think that's all you see. And Izcalia, you. Give me an Arcana check.
Arcana.
This looks to you like kind of like a magical light.
Ooh.
It's often said that the magic of Indigo, the crystal, was originally from the moon, and so this kind of reminds you of Indigo crystals and the moon, and looks magic-y, but that's about it.
How big is this glow?
It's really just kind of a faint glow, and seems to just be from like a little pocket of the forest to the northeast.
Interesting. I see. Okay. I guess I'll tell Varjo. Varjo, do you see that? Am I just seeing things?
It looks like the moon.
Oh, the moon's up. The moon's usually in the sky, right? Like.
Yeah. I know. Every time we see purple energy, it's not the best results. Didn't we see someone possessed with that purple energy?
Was it? It wasn't Irvin?
No, Irvin wouldn't have had a purple energy, but you might remember though seeing a animated skeleton who seemed to be the captain of the slave ship.
Yeah.
Who had like a purple crystal hanging around his neck, and his eyes were glowing with a faint purple glow. And you also found that Indigo crystal that like cave creature took from the sack and like ran off with.
That's right.
Yeah.
It does seem to be associated with terrifying things.
Quite unnatural.
We might be good to go north. Okay. Very good.
As long as that purple glow isn't moving towards us.
That's true. Is it moving? Is
It doesn't
the glow
seem to be
moving?
No, it doesn't seem to be moving.
Okay, good.
That's a good sign.
Stationary glow. Very good.
Note. We'll get back and inform the others what we found.
Yes.
All right. And it's getting pretty dark now. It's probably around like 7 in the evening when you return. Most of the Asharans are kind of settling down, just kind of eating something that they've cooked in this hearth in the building, discussing things in hushed tones.
How's their morale?
They seem okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they're glad that they got across the river, that the ghosts didn't kill them, that you got them away from the marching Saurians. They feel pretty good. They're kind of like, yeah, like at this rate we're gonna make it. Oh yeah, there's plenty of food. Yeah, there's shelter.
They're living better than in Ashara.
It's also an especially warm night, and it's still no wind. It's like about 38 degrees Celsius now. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
That's hot. That's right. No one's sleeping tonight.
This is like a temperate region, so it's, I don't know. It's probably like 19 degrees.
All right. We should definitely have watches, I reckon.
Oh yeah.
Yes, let's watch.
All right. Okay, you can settle down. You can take watches, and everyone gets a good night's sleep again.
Ooh.
Nothing's happening in this episode.
It's really pleasant, and I like it.
Yeah.
Traveling.
On the road again.
Just that it was like it's like everyone's feeling great and positive because everything good's happened. It's like this is something bad's about to happen.
We wake up and we're all purple. We're in the purple glow.
Wait, I wanted to say, you guys want to avoid the super valuable magic crystal?
Well,
I don't know how valuable it is.
Those, what we've seen, they've been pretty strong. The things that it
Remember
attracts.
the ghost ship that we came on
And that,
skeleton
oh,
captain?
you weren't there for the troll. Oh, you should have been there. Gosh.
I'm really glad that I wasn't actually.
Yeah, that was a chase scene. That one.
Yeah.
We don't often run away, but when we do, you know it's bad.
Yeah, there's a reason.
Okay. Well, fair enough. You guys know. I'm just a crackpot who wants to see some magic.
I thought you already seen some magic.
Look, if we didn't have the convoy with us, we'll. wander about, you know?
Yeah, good point. Actually, that's a great point.
Stick to the plan, Shortears.
Yeah, let's not go on any side quests.
All right. So you wake up again, get your things together. You can. Does anyone eat or drink?
Sorry, I forgot to mention. I definitely cooked that last uncooked but totally safe ration last night.
But you didn't eat it last night. Is that the plan?
Oh no, I did eat it last night.
Oh, you did eat it last night.
Yeah. Oh no.
You're fine.
Told ya. You guys doubted me.
Well, I'm going to eat mine too.
Did you do it as well?
Maybe
I will
Oskar would
eat
have
mine.
waited as well, like maybe like half an hour after Shortears eats
Yeah,
his.
yeah.
Fine, I'll eat mine too.
Let me see. Is half an hour enough to like change the state of the? I think you're all fine. You're all fine.
Yeah. Screw
And
you, chubby emu.
the Asharans have enough water for you to drink as well, so you're good there.
Oh, good.
And you can head off just as the sun is coming up. And which direction do you head in?
I think we should go north to be safe.
Yes.
It's flat. There's no purple. Yeah. I think it's a winner.
All right.
It's good.
And everyone is doing the usual things?
Yes.
I guess I will just keep an eye out.
Okay. As you're heading in this direction, you kind of like pass through this area of like lowland, like a lowland area. The trees like really obscure the light quite a lot. And you're sort of intending to like travel to the north. You're kind of like forced to sort of, like change direction a little bit a couple of times in order to sort of navigate through these like dips and these hills and these kind of thick areas of the forest. And so, Varjo, you now get to use the +2 from the navigation. So give me a survival check.
No worries. I just want to have a look at. One of my background feats is terrain expertise,
Okay.
and it's forest,
Ooh.
which was selected.
All right.
So that also is a +1 to circumstances.
Yeah, so the +2 from navigation is just my thing, so I don't think it's a circumstance bonus. So yeah, you can have +3.
Okay.
That works.
Okay, and survival. I wonder if this works.
Sweet.
Oh. Done.
You are all good. You travel for 2 hours through. You kind of like emerge from this lower terrain a little bit. The forest is kind of a little bit easier to travel through here. And as you walk, maybe Maria kind of gets a little bit excited and you overhear her saying to Parche, I think I can hear the sound of the sea. and you all kind of stop for a moment and listen, and you can hear like the sound of waves in the distance to the northwest.
Oh.
I might turn to Izcalia and say, I think we have a shot at let's go east. Yes, we found the coast as intended. We can follow it.
That was a learning experience. We fully met.
Also, before I forget, everyone should have 10 XP for crossing the river, getting everyone across the river.
Ooh. What is this? What is this sea?
Well, I mean, we haven't gone backwards, so.
And what was it originally? It was like a 5-day journey they expected, and we've been going for 3 now.
Yeah, or like, no, I think like a 2-day journey.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oopsies.
Wait, they expected a 2-day journey?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe like a little bit more.
Are they crazy?
You've kind of taken a bit of an indirect route, I think.
Hang on. Let me look at this. Let me consult my memory. Okay. We could be close.
Yeah, we just got to go
Go hard east.
hard
Yeah.
east now.
Sound
Yeah.
like a plan.
Like, this away? Or this away?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I could.
Maybe east, southeast. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Looking at Zaglo's map.
And looking at Zaglo's map and the tree spawn map, surely got to be like somewhere here.
Yeah, right.
Or maybe
I was gonna say
northeast.
I was gonna say here.
Southeast.
What? Why is my thing triangle now?
Oh, that's cool.
Well, how did that happen? How did I do that?
Whoa.
I think Parche will say, I don't think it's that way. I think it's still to the northeast.
Oh,
Oh. Okay.
really, Jay.
Well, maybe,
It's like I think it just looks a little bit smaller on this map. It's not to scale, you know?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Pacha, you're really, like, adept at reading maps. I'm impressed.
It's just because I've been there before, and I feel like it was bigger than that. He like points at the map.
Okay.
At least we have allies along the coast as well. The Selkie.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Should we go northeast then?
Sounds good.
Yeah, let's do that.
Thanks, Pacha.
Yeah. Yeah. We were gonna suggest that, yeah.
Yeah, good idea, guys. Cool. You travel for 2 hours in this direction. And it's just more flat forest. It is still like relatively early in the day. Everyone is like looking pretty healthy and happy. It's like still like a really warm day. It's getting warmer. There's still maybe now that you're closer to the ocean, like a little bit of a breeze. But otherwise it's quiet. Just birds chirping. Nothing else.
Okay.
Like him.
Keep going northeast.
Sounds good.
Okay. So you travel northeast. Well, let me see. Hold on. Let me see if it happens. Ooh, Varjo, give me another survival check.
Oh.
And you can have the +1 from the feature.
Yeah, cool. I didn't add the +1, so if you could add that as well.
Okay.
22.
You're all good. You travel for a couple more hours. But as you are leading the group in this direction, let me see, who is keeping up? Where is it? Shortears and Izcalia. Give me perception checks.
Oh, heavens.
I should have asked who is leading.
Oh, dear.
Okay. Everyone is walking along feeling like pretty happy. Maybe like some of the chatter in the group has gotten like a little bit loud. And you basically just kind of like walk right in to this like you walk, suddenly you just see this tree that has basically been kind of like uprooted, like it's kind of like at an angle, and there's all these roots and you know, kind of sticking up in the air and all this dirt everywhere. And you see a dead animal, maybe what would be in the forest? I'll just say like a dead wolf lying on the ground, like several feet away from this tree. You just see these things as you kind of like come past, you know, some trees and kind of come around a corner. Everyone like stops for a moment to sort of look at this tree, or everyone kind of slows down. Wow, the 13 and an 11. You hear this like loud grunt coming from up ahead to the northeast. Just this like you're kind of like making like a fair bit of noise. I'm gonna just leave this up to a random roll. Okay. After a moment of this of grunting, this like kind of like calms down and then like transitions into like a long snoring sound, but it is like loud and deep and almost kind of shaking the leaves on the trees.
Oh. What is?
What is it?
Do we hear it now? If I hear it, I'll.
Yeah, you can all hear it. Yeah, I rolled really high because otherwise you would have, especially with those perception checks, you've walked like right into this thing. Maybe you can even see it because like you've basically like come right upon it, and everyone is going to have to like stop. Like as you sort of slow down to see like this uprooted tree and this dead wolf, you hear this sound, you look over in the direction of this sound, and you see this like big shape like that is sort of moving slowly with the rhythm of this snoring, and it is kind of like facing away from you but leaning on this big thick tree. Just what looks like a massive creature, like troll-sized, but you can probably see in the light filtering through the canopy that this thing has kind of like orangey, like reddish, kind of yellowy fur. Maybe you can even see it looks like it has like striped fur, like kind of like a tiger, but much bigger than that, troll size. Sort of appears to be like sitting at the base of this big tree facing the other direction, and you're like very close to it, like only, you know, I don't know, 15 feet away from it. So everyone give me a stealth check, unless you don't try to be stealthy. I think everyone, all of the Asharans will immediately, you know, they slow down, they see this tree, then they see this thing and hear this like snoring. They're all going to stop and be like, fuck. I'm assuming you're stealthy, but if you're not...
Yes, stealthy.
Stealthing.
Okay. I'm going to make this hard, very hard in fact, because you didn't detect it, so you just walked right up upon it. So... Let me see. What do we got? 12, 29, 28. It's pretty good. Ooh. That is like so close to what I think Izcalia. You like, how do you make a bit of noise?
And so you dry it out. You know, it's really amazing. You actually just dry out the potion. I didn't even think of it before.
And we all just look at it.
Okay. This snoring stops again. So I guess it's like everyone kind of stops and pauses and goes stealthy, and Izcalia is like, like a few feet behind, maybe like talking to like Paludo and Junti, walking along. Your voice is like echoing out. The three of you just don't notice what's happening. And as you reach the front of the group and everyone is like looking at you, trying to tell you to be quiet, you suddenly realize, and at that moment, this snoring like stops again, like, and you see this like big figure on the other side of this tree begin to like shift and move.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
What do you do?
I freeze.
Yeah, freeze reaction. I think, are we like drawing our weapons? Oscar's drawing his weapon. He's gonna try to defend.
I think Shortears is gonna like run up and around to the in front, as stealthily as possible, by the way, just in case he's not fully waking up. But sort of like gesturing for everyone to like get the fuck out of here, because he can run really fast and can distract it and just disappear from it.
So you kind of like run like around like the front of it, like where it's facing on the other side of the tree. Is that the idea?
Yes.
Okay, but you want to move stealthy.
Yeah, in case it's not fully waking up.
Yeah, give me a stealth check.
Varjo will also like to draw his weapon and signal for others to like move away.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm gonna hero point that.
All right.
That was fucking terrible. Are you serious? Shortears? Too better.
And if I can whisper to Oskar, use your poison arrow.
Yeah, I was literally about to say that. Pull the bow and get the specific poisoned arrow out.
Alright.
So
24.
the 24, the 18 wouldn't have done it, but the 24 does do it. So you're unseen, Shortears, but you manage to like run around just like through these trees, and you can get a good look at this creature as it's standing up. This creature is a humanoid, but it looks like a tiger. It has the head of a tiger, and it has like tiger stripes all over its body, but otherwise it is just this big man that stands up, and you see as it's standing up, it kind of like, it's like sniffing and opening its mouth, kind of licking at the air, and you see very distinctly that this tiger, this giant tiger, has a single eye in its forehead. It is like a tiger cyclops.
Cyclops.
A tiger.
It stands up, and it's like it's sniffing the air, and it like picks up this huge club that is like leaning against this tree. And I need to work out what the hell it means that it has imprecise scent. So just
Carrie's got that thing as well.
Oh!
Do you know what it means?
I've got a potion for that.
I have no idea what it means.
I don't know what it means either, but creatures with imprecise scent don't detect you with that.
Okay. It's too late
sense. Damn it.
This says average hearing is an imprecise sense. Okay, it can detect the full range of detail that a precise sense can. Alright, you can usually sense a creature automatically with an imprecise sense, but it has the hidden condition instead of the observed condition. Might be undetected by you if it's using stealth. Okay, so in this case I think Shorties, you are undetected, but it is going to basically pick up its club and step out from this tree and turn its back to Shortears and look directly in the direction of the party as many of these Asharans are like trying to sort of jump behind trees and hide behind like a rock. You know, there's like 3 of them trying to hide behind a rock where only 2 of them can fit behind. And this big creature looks straight in your direction and sniffs at the air and then like you also notice, Shortears, that from your position where you are, there is a big sack hanging from a big thick branch directly above where this creature was sleeping. Hanging in the air at like high enough that you can't reach it, but it could reach up and like grab this sack. You think it's like tied a sack up in the tree. It roars and begins like stomping in your direction, and let's leave the session there for the week.
Just gonna say, Oskar probably uses hunt prey as it's walking towards us, but yeah,
All right.
we gotta get our hands on that sack. It's good treasure. I can sense it.
Big tiger treasure.
Yeah.
Yeah, with those perception checks, I was like, okay, I'm gonna make it a DC 25, and then you got DC 24, and I was like, like I'm thinking like, is that like close enough for me to like, and then Shortears, you like failed, and then you got an 18, but then the 24 was exactly the DC to remain hidden as well. I shouldn't tell you these things, but it's got pretty good perception anyway.
The whole purpose of me going around the front of it was to determine whether it was waking up, and then I don't know why I didn't add this, but when it did wake up, just draw its attention towards me specifically.
I think you did say something like that, like something about distracting it.
Oh, I did?
I think so.
Okay.
I think I had that in my mind as well.
Right.
No, I think you said it because you were saying you want to get its attention away from the party.
Yeah.
Because you can disappear pretty quickly into the forest.
Yeah.
At least for a few moments, so you guys could flee. But hey, that's just a film theory.
Not gonna let you fight him on your own.
I wouldn't be fighting him. I'd be legging it, like. But hopefully, with him in tow, enough for you guys to also just disappear, and I'll just circle back around and find you.
Yeah, I mean, I think many of these Asharans are like ready to flee.
Yeah.
But
just one sweep just ruins the whole party.
Verdelade.
Yeah, just
He'll knock us to Verdelade.
No, it's in his sack. Did it look like it was like a person in there, or like a bunch of witches, or
bunch of lumpy stuff,
unknown.
bunch of lumps.
Ooh,
Could be a person, could be witches.
When they move,
Sack is never good.
he just carries a bunch of limbs and stuff. Like
It wasn't reeling. It wasn't moving.
okay.
But yeah, you're the only one that knows about it as well.
it's the sack. Everyone's like, "What are you talking about? Get him in the sack."
That's really juvenile.
This is a serious moment, guys.
That's really juvenile.
All your favorite characters are dead. That's
But yeah, I hope you didn't find that too boring. I know that not everyone is like a big fan of journeying and like overland travel. But
No, that was
I
nice.
am, so you're gonna have
No, it
to.
was good trying to work out how to cross the river.
Yeah, we
more
went
details
through.
about that stuff.
Yeah.
And we saw a ruined compound.
Plus
Corpses.
the lizard folk on the march and stuff like that. That was like,
Yeah.
It's a very rich world.
glad we didn't end up in that city. If we
Yeah.
So
Is that where Blakey's from?
no, he's from like to the east, from the village of High Tree. But I knew that if you go into that hex, it was basically like an automatic sort of encounter. That was my plan. If you go into the hex with the city of Lashkar in it, but Blakey, like Ben wasn't with us, so I was like, oh man, like what do I do? Because this is kind of like an important interaction for him. So I thought, okay, I'll just say they're like further out. I'll give you an opportunity to like get away from them. But you could have still, like if you had actually like gone to speak with them, then I guess what happened. But what the hell is that? That's so loud.
It might be a street cleaning thing.
Actually, can't hear it.
Sounds like street sweeper.
It does look like it's triggering my microphone. But anyway. Yes. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I can hear it. I can hear it. I just thought it was part of the music, to be honest.
it was kind of good that you fled, so that we didn't have a Blakey roleplay moment without him.
Yeah.
You guys all just sit there while like I'm like role playing like Blakey and the situation. But yeah,
Might go that way on the way back. Come on.
Oh, sorry. Just to, no, because Blakey will be there on the way back.
Yeah.
Yes.
but it's up from the beach some way, so you would have to make a decision between that.
Right.
Plus, I don't know if Blakey wants to go to Lashkar. He's like a exile. And that's where Cruxel is from as well. And he doesn't seem to like Blakey very much.
Oh, yeah, true. He wanted to kill him. But maybe he respects us because we saved him. Who knows? Next time.
Maybe we'll find out next time.
We've got some brownie points. He might be king as well. He might be the lizard king.
He's the king.
He is.
We saved all the
right?
kings.
I feel like the Inurans, like they would have come and rescued him.
Oh yeah, no, you know Cruxel's not the king because the chief is Chief Coolgar, who is cousin of Chief Thrask. Chief Thrask being Blakey's father, who has now passed away to be succeeded by his brother Stelio.
Stelio.
I know you said cool guy, but I swear you said cool guy. I was like,
Chief
that's a fucking
Chief Cool Guy.
Chief cool guy.
Chief Cool Guy.
Should be king.
At least that's what you call me.
How'd you get your name? Oh, I'm such a cool guy.
Cool Guy. I don't really have a name. I just really have a thing that I'm called. Maybe I'll add that here so I remember. Chief, like in parentheses. Chief Cool Guy Coolgar.